Lamau. Listung tongue. Listair. Lamau. It'd be L-E Mal, not L-A Mal. Well, you know, to go with the I really had to have a mental battle to do the right thing and do pasta and veggies instead of doing yogurt. Am I glad I did it? Yes. But still, I didn't want to. Hello, mental. I know, right? I was looking, I did like colon dance because I liked this song, so I was looking at all the dancey emote ones, and I saw that one and I was like, damn, that's a pretty good one. So that's why I sent that one. Pretty sweet, right? I don't even remember adding it, but I did. But I did. We got not Laura, so then we go rabbit. Yes. Then we go monk. Monk. We are monking. We are monking. Okay. Boom. Speed run. Speed run. Bunk it up. So, it's Sunday. I had a very delicious Typical Saturday. Cheese, spinach, quesadilla, sorry. Fell off the fork. Uh-oh. In image grid. Hold on, I gotta hack the system. Hold on, I gotta hack the system here. Alright, I gotta try it again, because I messed it up. There it is. This one. Taste G. It was Taste G. Alright. What the hell is the... Okay. Gmail. The bottom left, that's the band with Bono. What was that one called? What the hell was that one called? I'm blanking. Marvel, no, X-Men at the bottom right. Submarine t-shirt. U-turn. A lot of letter stuff. Xbox. T-bone steak. U2? Am I crazy? U-turn, U2. U-boat? U-pipe? Oh my god, I'm actually... That was insane. Somebody better be tagged in. Tabbed in. I don't know what this... I feel like this is a TV show, and I can't quite place it, but... Oh, wait, the X-Files. X-Files, Xbox. X-Men. This is G-Force. Dinosaur. I don't know what X-Ray. Okay. So then... G-Force, Gmail, G... something. This is the Model T. T-Rex. Yeah, I mean, Model T, T-bone steak, T-shirt, T-Rex. I can't believe I nailed that one. Image grid's usually tough. But I figured out the theming of it pretty quick. U. It was a U-boat. U-bend pipe. I figured it was something like that because it was U-shaped. Okay, this is X. X-Men, X-Ray. And it was X-Files, that was correct. This is T, Model T, T-bone steak, T-shirt, T-Rex. Yes. I don't know why I knew this was a T-bone steak, because I've never had it, but the shape. Well, I guess it was because I was thinking letter stuff already, and then I saw that, which looks like a steak, and I was like, what has a letter thing that goes with steak? T-bone steak. G.I. Joe. Well, that went pretty well. That went pretty well. Okay, Galar. That's tricky. Fairy. Oh, Fairy Hoenn. Wait, no, Gardevoir, right? Gardevoir's Fairy now, I think? Yeah. Okay. Good. This is Magirna. Now for the Galars. This is Urshifu. Very Galar. Oh wait. Rapidash Galar? Nice. It definitely felt like an piece of elbow pasta fell. I don't see it. Never mind, I see it. Galar Ground. That might be the hardest one. There's that like sand snake, but I don't know what it's called, and I don't even know if it's Galar. Just ended in my like you know, the right side of Twitter where it like will say things that are trending, or maybe for you that are trending. One of those things was Pokemon Community Day. Pokemon Go Community Day. What's the name of that snake? Cobra? That fucking guy. Scylla Cobra. Are you from Galar is the question. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's not from Alola or earlier. We all know you were on the far right side of Twitter, bub. BPL. Very funny. Did you do anything for the community day? Alright, I'm gonna think if there's anything else from Galar that would maybe be ground. There's like the Sojourner, maybe? But he might just be rock. I might go with the Cobra. What a hit. Too cold and windy, have hands out. It was cold and windy. You're not wrong about that. You're not wrong about that. Okay, ground steel. Everyone's gonna say Steelix for this, and so am I. And so am I. Fighting steel. Everyone's gonna say Lucario or Riolu, and so am I, because I don't want to think about it. I'm pretty sure there's another one, but again, don't want to think about it. Fighting Hoenn. Fighting hose in the basement. I don't know. Fighting Hoenn. And ground Hoenn. Why does ground Hoenn feel like it's gonna be really hard? I almost wanted to say Krogunk, but that's Gen 4 for fighting. Fighting! Hoenn. I keep thinking of either Gen 2 or Gen 4 things. It's getting annoying. What were the shinies that you got? Hound Hoenn. Like, I keep thinking of, I thought, like, oh, Gligar, Gen 2. Oh, Gliscor, oh, Gen 4. Oh, were they all Sprigatito? And then fighting, like I said, I thought of Krogunk. What the hell is a fighting type in Gen 3? They boost shiny rate for the Pokemon during the event? Makes sense. Oh, well, I could do like Marsh Top and Swampert. And I'm gonna be lazy and do that. Okay, fighting though. fighting though. Trying to think. I don't think. Trying to think. I don't think Ash had any fighting types on his team in Gen 3. What did he have on his team in Gen 3? Grovyle slash Sceptile. Not Totodile. May had Torchic. Brock had the Mudkip. For a little bit. He had the bird. He had Talo and Swellow. He had... Who the fuck did Ash have in Gen 3? That's crazy that I'm blanking this hard. He did do a lot of swapping in sometimes during Gen 3. But that's not really a good excuse. Thinking of Harley Pokemon. None of those were ground type or fighting type, I believe. He had like Bayonet and Cacturn. Team Rocket. Had Viper. And not a fighting type. I'm blanking on James. James had the other cactus one. For a little bit. Brock had the Mudkip and the Marshtomp. He had Ludicolo, Lombre, etc. May had the Beautifly. May had the Torchic. May ended up with a Squirtle. A fighting type, though. I can't think of a damn fighting type. Alright, Gen 3. Ruby, Sapphire. Garachi. Rayquaza. The Reggies. Reggie fighting? No, there isn't a Reggie fighting, but... I don't believe there's any Hitmonchan-Lee stuff. Hitmontop's Gen 2. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna put this bowl away before all the... I'm gonna put this bowl away while I think. Maybe that's what I need to do. Oh. I was trying to think of episodes with May doing contest and seeing other Pokemon or something, or like Wallace and the Wallace Cup and that kind of thing. I'm really annoyed that I can't think of a fighting type from Hoenn. I don't want to give up on it though. It's a tough spot to be in where you know any guess that you come up with, you already know if it's right or wrong. So you can't just be like, oh, maybe this one is, and toss it in. It's just, oh, I already know that's not correct, so don't put it in. Hoenn's a weak spot. Hoenn is a bit of a weak spot. Fighting types in Hoenn. Metagross, Beldum. Trying to think of the other characters. What was his name? Guy with the red hair that had the Beldum. Not Stefan, but other guy. He was kind of fat. You missed lunch and dinner yesterday, Pico Clap. Well, I'm gonna be doing I'm going to be not doing lunch or dinner tonight. I'm actually right now going to switch in like every Dedenne I have. Well, okay, not every Dedenne I have, but 3 of the Dedennes I have, plus 1 Magnemite and 1 Sprigatito to hope that they can trigger to both boost the pot size tomorrow as well as the crit chance of a meal for tomorrow, so that I can jumpstart my week 2 of the New Year's event, because you gotta go OGPP for that. In Pokemon Rest, yeah, in Pokemon Sleep. Pokemon Sleep. But I feel like there's got to be like a fighting type or something that had like, I don't know, Sucker Punch or no, Brick Break. It would have Brick Break. In Gen 3. I can't think of any, man. I can't freaking think of any. Very annoying. You don't know these land. Gen 3 is Hoenn. Which is why I said Gen 3. The Turtle Dance is a good one. Turtle Dance is a good one. Breakdancing Turtle, or whatever the code is. Heracross is Gen 2. Gallade's Gen 4. Even though it comes from the Ralts line. Can I read my mind? Your mind? Yes. Yes, I can. Actually. Pre-recorded. Even if it was pre-recorded, it would still be reading your mind. Unless you pre-sent me a message, a DM of you saying that you would ask that question. That would be the only way for me to actually know you would ask. Unless you're a secret agent and we, you know, planned it all, which I guess would be the same thing as the DM thing. I am paralyzed by this Hoenn fighting thing. I can't give up. Alright, close my eyes. Envision Pokemon things about Gen 3. I'm seeing Deoxys. I'm seeing... Oh, you know what? Picture the intros. Picture the intro. I'm not going to say it, sing it out loud. I'm in my brain. In my brain, I'm doing it. Oh, of course, dude. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Of course. Makuhita and Hariyama. Breloom. Of course. Of course. Hey, I almost got the Cobra one. Sanaconda, that's its name. But I got Cobra. Breloom the Assassin, exactly. Nincada's ground type? We might need to keep that one in the memory bank. Bug ground is Nincada? Is that right? Nincada? Ground bug? I don't think there's too many ground bugs. Steel ground. Excadrill, yeah. Stunfisk Galar. Ground steel, huh? You bought the main skill seed. Has week 2 rewards been released in NZ or data mined? No, I don't know. I haven't I haven't done any of the exchanging of the coins. Do I need to do that by today, or does it stick around kind of like the um other event stuff has? I always think that this is in Gen 2. No, that's not true. I always think this is Gen 4 because Misty has it, but you don't see Misty during Gen 3 with it until maybe the like towards the end, so you actually might see it. Never mind. Anyway, Tinkatank, the dog, Mawile. I always forget Mawile, and Klefki. Hatterene Gmax, Grimmsnarl, the dog, Wheezing. Wait, Wheezing Galar is Poison Fairy? I thought it was like Steel Fairy, or Steel or something. It is Poison Fairy, okay. Wheezing Galarian is life. Dude, I miss the wintry life. So we did the Christmassy life one, but is there a wintry life one? Is there a wintry life emote? Life. No, I guess they are Christmassy. I mean, they are Christmassy, not wintry. Never mind. I thought there was one that was just wintry but not Christmassy, and it almost is. Cause like we did this one for our winter set, our Christmas set, but this was the other one that I remember seeing. So if you removed this outfit, then it could be kind of wintry, I guess, even though it's more Northern Lights, but still. Zamazenta. Zamazenta, crowned. Obalion. Surfetch is fighting, huh? Clobopus. That Clobopus. Anyway. So yeah, don't need to do lunch in Pokemon Sleep. I'm going to end up, actually, where am I going to end up? I'm going to end up Master 8. Master 8, 8, the number 8, not some other word. To be clear. The other reason that it's good to do the Dedenne thing today, well, besides stacking for tomorrow, but because this event this week is 1.5 times skill chance, means that it's more likely for my not as good Dedennes to potentially trigger. Plus, I'm going to be leaving them in the whole stream. I'm going to get at least one. If I don't get at least one, I'm uninstalling the game. That's my promise. Master 8. Number 8. Number 8. Tag the stream. Tag the Discord, I mean. Minimize Discord. Pause champ. Yeah, you're just wishing I said that for pad though, not for this. Here before the ping, future man. That's right. Okay, so we have a you could see the title of the stream, right? We got a big old thing to do. Trying to decide what I want to do for the music. What I'm currently thinking about. Not that. Maybe just have this lower than normal. Okay. We are not eating. Still not quite covering the corner there, right? Now I am. Now I am. Okay. We're doing this. Alright, let me leave this on for a moment. I think it would be good for me to pee before I begin. Okay. My son. 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're goofy. You're a goofy guy. You're a pretty goofy guy. Pretty goofy guy. I think there was something I wanted to do or say before we did this. Before we started, rather. But I don't know. Can't really think of anything. I can't really think of anything. If I'm gonna be honest. Another sip of water, maybe. I do feel like my I felt like my throat has been kind of like slightly irritated today. So I don't know what's up with that, but not a whole lot we can do, I guess. Are we ready then? Aye, aye, Captain. I don't have to change category. We're already here. We're already here. I think, yeah, I think we can. Oh, posture checks. Alright. Welcome to the 2024 review. Here we go. So, this is what we're going over. Mostly the same as last year, but I will give not a warning, but a good news is that there will not be like a compare to every year for the past 4 years or whatever. Like last time, I compared like 2023 to 1, etc. No, not the case here. We don't need to do that. You can always go back and look at them yourself. In general, that's what I'm going to be trying to do, is keep things moving, and people that really want to look at the stuff can look at them in the presentations themselves. So let's begin. So this is a general takeaway from what I can remember or not. A lot more returning things, as it says. SAP, Woodcarve Wednesday, browsers the start, browser little 3-piece, Mario month we actually made happen again. We did Halloween stuff. We did a tiny bit of Christmas stuff. So generally bouncing down to the positive changes. Generally more planned things, I would say, is a fair statement to make, as well as more consistent well, what it says. A cool little thing was the first time getting gifted keys to a game, so that was kind of cool. One thing that stuck out in my mind also is that we did a ton of demos this year, which is sort of part of how the consistent uploads were able to happen. Negative, I do think, though this is a hunch, less collabs. We did have a few of content warning with Dem and Mari and Honeydew, and then a couple of solo co-op things with Honeydew and Dem. But that would be nice to maybe have a few more of. And also generally, mostly just gaming this year. Besides Woodcarve Wednesday, which I have to carve that out. Oh, he made a wood carving pun. Besides that element, mostly gaming beyond the wood carving and then like the one puzzle stream. But no like serial reviews or ranking TV intros or something like that like we've done in the past. Maybe that kind of thing needs to be brought back. I don't know. But let's go into the stream summary image that I post always on Twitter and now Blue Sky, as well as the YouTube community post. So we're going to kind of rifle through these. I'm not going to list everything out. You can see the image. You can go see the tweet. The link to each one is in the slideshow. So whatever. Mainly going to say anything of note that happens. Two things here of note to start the year. One, Woodcarve Wednesday returned. And it was great to have returned. And two, Chimera Puzzle Island. Fantastic journey that we end up going with that game, and it was wonderful. It was a wonderful game in total. You'll see that one pop up a bunch. Now, February. As you can see, there's a lot of things on the screen. A lot of demos. This was the beginning of lots of demos. Some of which would return, like Star Puffs, because we got the key. Otherwise, many demos. Some really nice ones too. And Celeste 64, as well as Pokemon Day. I did a unreleased Pokemon game, Pokemon Picross. Didn't finish it, but did part of it. Maybe something we could return to try to continue. March, Mario month. Finished Luigi U 100% because it got deleted. You can find the video about that. As well as then 100%ing all the final challenges and whatnot for Mario U Deluxe. So 100%ed that game, which took most of the time, as well as some demos that you see. April, the total solar eclipse happened, which was sick. That wasn't a stream, but I did spend a bunch of time talking about it the day after when I went. Otherwise, more demos, more normal, content warning, start of that a little bit. Chimera Puzzle Island you can see still going. And Tetris 99 still doing events now and then, and I'm making sure to participate. It was nice to still have some Tetris 99 events to partake in. Or just a reason to open up Tetris 99 and kind of, oh, okay, yeah, I'll be down for some Tetris for part of a stream. More demos, a phrase that I'll be saying a lot. But also here, I would say, I don't know if a game trial popped up yet or not. But you can see Star Wars Knights of the Republic below Chimera Puzzle Island there. And we did not try to finish that game because it's too long. But I believe this is the first time Endless Ocean Luminous shows up, which was gifted by a community member, Stung Tongue. And we would go back to that game every now and then as well. Some other non-demos might show up, like Plummet, which was a weird one. And then NSO games, when there's updates, sometimes we played some of those. Alleyway, a call out specifically because I actually did beat the entire game, even though I soft locked it. So there you go. More crazy demos. I think there was another Next Fest, so as you can see, we did a ton of that. Mega Man 5 was released on NSO, which was actually a Game Boy exclusive, I believe, which is the reason that I played it. And more of the same, but not the same as in the same games or in the same as in the same style of stuff. Lots of demos, sometimes a game trial, Endless Ocean continued, Tetris event, etc., etc. So lots of fun. Big time game trial here, because I was planning on potentially getting this game at some point, which was Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope. And we beat that whole game. It took a lot of effort to beat it within the time, but we made it happen. As well as Mario, Sonic, and Olympic Games, because it was July and it was the Summer Olympics. It was definitely time to play that one. I believe I ended up going into August before we beat the story mode, but that is what happened. And then we did some Sylvie games. There may have been a Sylvie game I've already not mentioned, but Elf Apocalypse, that was a fun stream. And then What Beats Rock was a fun little random game as well. Now, this was the beginning of a journey we didn't know we were going to take, which was MEO, the Smiling Man, Famicom Detective Club. Now, this month was actually just doing the demo, which got 2 updates to the demo to do the first 3 chapters of the game, which was awesome. And it was really fun to stream. So that was cool, but didn't know what that would turn into in the future. Otherwise, finish Sonic and Mario Olympics, more wood carve, more Chimera, more everything of the things. Again, going through this quickly. Now, September, because I had actually planned ahead, started to do spooky games in preparation for October / getting into October. So not as many demos here. Mostly more, there are some, but mostly actually just real games. InSync was a co-op game with Honeydew, and then that bottom middle was a Sylvie game. So there you go. Getting all spooked up, heading into October, which continued with more spooky games, which is most of what's on that right panel there. But there was game trial of A Little to the Left, which was a fun game. Haven't made the video about that yet, as well as Curse to Golf. Didn't make the video about that one, but I think I will with that one. Well, multiple, because it's going to have to be a series, but another game released on NSO, Cosmo something the puzzle. Cosmo Gang the puzzle. We're at like level 90 something on that. We come back to it every now and then. And then mostly demos, but actually that's not even true. Some demos, some full out games like Nightmare Kart or Ghostmasters, though I didn't beat Ghostmasters, but you get the idea. More spooky stuff because it's October. United Heist was a co-op game with Honeydew. Then November rolls around. We got the first game keys gifted to us by devs, which was Robot Detour and Star Puffs. As well as under Star Puffs, you may see a smaller version of the MEO image that we saw back here. I acquired the full game, was gifted to me, and we started going through that every Friday, which by the time this comes out, I don't know. But we have one more chapter left, the final chapter. Also, calling out more demos, as well as Pika Game 64. Didn't make the video on that yet, but I do want to, because that game was pretty sweet too. Postmouse was a fun little game. Believe there's a video on that already. And some NSO. We did an NSO co-op session with Dem, as well as some solo myself with Cobra Triangle. So, more of that. Now, December. We're already at the end of the year. What the? Multiple Tetris events, more MEO. No demos here, actually, I believe. No demos. Finished Robot Detour. Did a short game called Hibernation, video on that. Star Puffs we continue to fight through. The bottom right, I'm slightly cutting it off. But Super Mario Bros. Merry Mountain Christmas Adventure, fantastic. More Endless Ocean, as I have not been calling out, but it's been popping up. And one thing I actually don't have listed here was a Super NES Christmas game pack stream, doing a bunch of them. And, of course, right down here, the last day of the year, the mega long stream doing a 750 piece puzzle of like OG Tetris image. And that is how we ended the year. So, let's go through some of these, little recaps. I don't have Spotify. I don't have one of those. I don't even know why I would go over that anyway. But, whatever. Here we go. These are numbers. There's going to be numbers. I'm mostly just going to go past them. None of them mean a whole lot to me. So they're just here. They're just numbers, okay? I assume this had to have been a raid. I don't see how it could have been anything else. I don't even... The other thing is, I'm pretty sure this number does not match up with other numbers we see later from, like, online sites that try to track this type of information of highest viewer count. So I don't know what's going on there. But quite a bit of chats. These are our categories, and this, again, calling out that Twitch, I believe, does not still correctly track this. I think they only track this by the initial category you have the stream set as. I could be wrong, but it feels that way. Now, if you're wondering what that top right one is that just looks blank, that would probably be the games and demos category, which I don't know how Twitch hasn't made an image for that. A lot of people use that category. They still don't have an image for it. It's been like a decade. It doesn't make sense. Twitch is dumb for that reason. Anyway. Ballin'. We be ballin' in the stream, apparently. Now, this one I wanted to show because this was the actual, like, if I pulled up the website that was the recap, this is what it looked like. I don't know why these emotes look so low res, because the year before, this one, aka this one, the emotes, this was the equivalent image last year, perfectly fine resolution. This year, for some reason, the most JPEG of JPEGs. I don't know. I don't know. 2 hype trains, that was kind of cool. I had never gotten a hype train before, so that was actually kind of exciting. And it happened twice. Almost all of these new subscribers were gifted. So thanks to those who gifted and or getting lucky with the Twitch thing where, like, we gambled and got like 50 gifted subs or something insane. So that was kind of just lucky. The one that my face is covering is Gingy BB, so that was cool. Got some raids. Ramen is Puzzle and Dragons, Coddy is Sap, and Gingy is Variety Streamer. Well, I don't know if Coddy's Sap specifically, but I know that he raided me when he was playing Sap, and now that I'm looking at it, his image is the trophy in Sap, so there you go. Who did I raid? This is who I raided. I tend not to raid because usually people head out before I actually raid or whatever, but these are apparently the biggest fans of the year. I don't really know how this is calculated, but congrats to those who won, I guess. Clips this year. This might be less clips than last year. If it's true, then it's because I was using clips less to make clips for YouTube and elsewhere than last year, because I would usually make clips while just already editing in Sony Vegas or whatever I'm using, as opposed to like clipping a VOD and then downloading that. I just already have a thing downloaded that I'm editing from. So there you go. Top clip of the year, I suppose we could watch this. This is very quiet. And 3 has to be in here, so you can mark these, which 2 means 3. I rewound it. 2, which means this has to be part of the 3, which means this has to be part of the 2 and the 1, and you do this and this. And 3 has to be in here, so you can mark these, which 2 means this way or that way, but you don't know. This has to be a 1 because of that, and it means 2 has to be in here because of that, which means this is a 2 here, and that's a 2, and that's a 2, and then that could be a 2. Which means this is a 3, which means this is the 2, and then the 1 has to be up here because it has to be up there, which means that this has to be a space because otherwise it would be 5, so you go 1 and then that means the 1 has to be here, and that means that's done, and then that means this has to be 3, and then you pause this, and that means 1 has to be here because there's only 1 left, and then you hit this because of this, and you can't have 3 at the end like this, so then it has to be 3 here, then a 2 here, and then this, and this has to be a 2 here, and that means there's a 2 there, and that means the 4 is there, which means this has to be 2 here and a 4 here, and then this needs to be 2 here because the 3 here and the 2 here, but the 2 could be here and here, but you know this has to be 2, so you pause this and you go 2 here, and then you go 3. Did you catch all of that? There you go. It was a fun clip. It was a fun clip. Anyway, music's back. This is the overview image thing. And, yeah, sure. And then this is last year's. I only kept the summary image of last year. I didn't compare. I didn't have the slides for every step. You can go in the spreadsheet you want, or the presentation if you want. I saved all of the slides from last year all the way at the bottom, if you are so inclined. Now, Steam year in review. We're quickly going through this one as well. Unsurprisingly, SAP is number 1. Street Fighter number 2, VR Chat number 3. If you're wondering what the session count is, it's 13. And all these numbers are numbers. Now, you can also note 68 demos. A lot of demos. A lot of demos this year, as I already called out. Now, how do we compare? Apparently, we're gaming. We're pretty hard gaming with these numbers. Especially achievements. I don't know how that happens, but sure. So, this is my, I guess, gaming, whatever you want to call this. Auto Battler 2D Fighter VR. Sure. Cats? How did cats end up here? I don't know, but sure. Recent favorites. Percentage of playtime had from releases in the last 1 to 7. Percentage of playtime spent by all Steam users from 1 to 7. Sure. Mostly recent, not many classic, some new. Fair enough. These are the numbers. These are the numbers. I did intentionally tone down SAP this year compared to last year. Only really playing on Sunday. Sometimes Mondays, though. That said, I'm actually surprised how close it was to last year. Last year's numbers were 36%, 199 sessions, and 4 streaks. So, okay. A little surprising to me, but alright. Street Fighter, less playtime than 2023. 2023 was 24%, 44 sessions, 6 streaks. So less sessions, but longer sessions. Probably. Honestly, I wanted to be playing this game more. As you can see, I stopped a lot during the second half of the year. And that was because the times that I would normally play would be off stream. And I was being, I guess, responsible in the sense of I wanted to play, but was spending that time to edit videos to continue with the cadence that I was, where I've been trying to have a video every weekday. So that was kind of normalized for that. So I couldn't really squeeze in gaming that much anymore because of that, sadly. VR chat, last year 15%, 24 sessions. Sure, moving on. Usually it's just to get on with some friends for whatever occasions. I don't know what June was for. Maybe there was like a lot of June birthdays we were celebrating or something. I don't know. Sometimes it's either birthdays or holidays, New Year's or something maybe. I don't know. Or whatever it is. Anyway, Chimera Puzzle Island. I did mention this game being one we were playing a lot this year. I did 100% the game. All of the achievements unlocked, and we finished in October, according to this. Oh yeah, unlocked 100% achievements this year. So cool. And we started it this year. Also cool. So, yeah, awesome game. Loved it. Content warning. Surprised this showed up, but sure. This was another game where I wanted to do more. But it's just hard to get people together because schedules are not really the same as me. I don't stay up as late as other people would, and that's part of the problem. So, yeah. Anyway, here's some playtime things that don't really mean anything. Because I don't remember what these colors mean. And there wasn't, like, a legend image that I could show you what they mean. So, whatever. The ratios are similar to last year. I looked at them in terms of June being the highest month. May was definitely a little bit higher than last time, but sure. I'm guessing this is because of like a Steam Next Fest, summer Steam Next Fest type thing. I don't know. But even more percentage in play across the board compared to last year that had more individual spikes, but then lower floor overall. And then this was like a higher floor for the most part. So sure. 30% of time with controller, most spent with the controller. This game over here was actually a demo called Node. I'm not moving my face though. You're just gonna have to believe that one. Now this was weird because I remember demos, didn't it say 68 earlier? I don't know. I don't know why these show up here necessarily at the top. Because I was thinking maybe it was because they took the longest to play, but then why would have Node showed up at the other thing? Oh, because that one was controller. Actually, that does make sense. The one I remember these two being very long. I'm surprised that Tactical Breach Wizards is number 3 here, but they're probably a lot of very close, like close length demos or whatever. I also don't know why it says top 5 and only show 3. I'm not worrying about it though. Longest streak, 18 days. This is the games I played apparently. That makes sense to me that Street Fighter would be like an in-between thing or something. Whatever. Yeah, so this thing. This is gonna be a quick scroll through. Not a ton to say, but like, very similar to the stream summary images, except, you know, doesn't include non-Steam stuff. And sometimes the stream summary images were too many things to include, so I just didn't include images sometimes, mostly if it was demo stuff. But here we are. There you are. Fantastic. Now, this is the 2024. This is 2023. And as you can see, more achievements, more sessions, more games, more new games even. There you go. Now it's time for the Switch. That's me, apparently. We started the year with NSO. Overall, I don't remember the number. Actually, I think I wrote it down. For 2023, it was 18 total games for a total of 203 hours. So definitely a lot less hours this year. I imagine I played more demos on the Switch this year, because I don't think I played any demos on the Switch last year. Maybe, but I think part of the reason I likely had more hours last year was because there was more game trials that were full games that I actually tried to beat compared to this time. As well as I believe I was still playing a bit of Pokemon Unite in 2023, which would have made that number way higher as well. So yeah, I think it was probably both of those. Most played games, these are not surprises to me. 28 hours, 22 hours, this one says 13 hours. Kind of things I've already covered for the most part. Mario March. Mario March, 28 hours. 22 hours. This might actually be the most amount of hours I put into a game trial, by the way. It might be close with Curse of the Lamb or whatever, but I don't know. And then Endless Ocean, 13 hours. This game is cool, but it does have some issues. I'll leave it at that for now, I guess. Again, thanks to Stung Tongue for gifting this one. I feel like I played more than 13 hours, which is the weird part. That was what stood out to me, is that I felt like I played more than 13 hours, but I don't know. Apparently this is my gaming style. Last year, my gaming style was 55% action, 17% strategy, 14% adventure, 7% role-playing, 5% racing, and 2% shooting. I don't really know how they decide on these numbers, and it doesn't really bother me at all. So here we go. We played the most in July. This must have been, I already forgot, but this must have been during the Sparks of Hope game trial plus Sonic and Mario at the Olympic Games? That's my guess, but I already forget. Month by month, you can see these numbers. This one is 30. Compared to last year, here we go. January, 13, 12, 50 in March last year. I don't know what we did besides Mario month, but I don't know. April, 21, 16, 2, 20 in September. Oh, I don't have September here. Oh, July. Oh, sorry. Hold on. May was 16. July was 2, so I must have had 0 in June in 2023. September was 20. October was 37, and November was 29. One thing about all of these companies releasing these end-of-year stuffs is they all do it while December is happening, so you don't get December information much at all. Steam, you get a little bit, but for Nintendo and stuff, they just don't even do it, which is kind of annoying because I played a lot of December. But okay, these are the, I think number one, these are like the month by month. So I'll just say 5 games played, 30 days played. This would be for 2023. I'm gonna say the numbers for the previous year, and then last year, and then 2023 was also Pokemon Unite with 10 hours. 2023, 12 hours played, 7 games, 26 days, Pokemon Unite. March, 50 hours played, 4 games played, 30 days played, 27 hours of New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. So kind of funny that took 28 hours to do the Luigi U plus the additional challenges to finish 100%ing the game. April 2023, 21 hours played, 6 games played, 27 days played, 10 hours of Star Wars Republic Commando. That was a good game. This time, though, Tetris. May of 2023, 16 hours, 5 games played, 12 days played, 9 hours of Cadence of Hyrule, Crypt of the Necrodancer. I remember that one. That was good, too. Let's see. Nothing for June in 2023, apparently. July 2023 was 2 hours played, 3 games played, 4 days played, 1 hour of Tetris 99. How does that make sense? I don't know. But apparently. Okay. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. It was not the demo, it's just that the demo's available. August 2023, less than an hour, 3 games played, 3 days played, less than an hour of SNES NSO. 20 hours played, 7 games played, 13 days played, 11 hours of F-Zero 99. So last year, F-Zero 99 must have released in September. Well, last year being 2023. I know this video is 2025, whatever, okay. Curse to Golf. I guess right under this would probably be a little to the left, but that was probably more like 2 to 3 to 4 hours. So it makes sense that Curse to Golf is longer. 2023, 37 hours played, 5 games played, 14 days played, 19 hours of Cult of the Lamb. November, we're almost there. 29 hours in 2023, 8 games played, 20 days played, 18 hours of Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Makes sense. Makes sense. That was when Mario Wonder came out. So, on the site, they had a pick your favorite game of the year. And I didn't actually play that many full-out games on the Switch this year. It was either things that were sort of reoccurring stuff like Tetris, or it was, game trials or demos. But there were a handful of regular Switch games. Music? There it is. Obviously you can kind of read the screen despite my face being in the way. MEO, the Smiling Man Famicom Detective Club has been fantastic. I've really enjoyed the experience. Definitely because it was on stream as well, is part of what made that experience better. I don't think I would have liked the game as much doing it solo, but having our weekly Friday Famicom Detective Club, doing a chapter at a time for the past month and change, has been really fun. It's been fun to have chat with it. And I don't think, without those demos, I probably would never have even tried it. I mean, I knew about the game, but I wouldn't have maybe went out of my way to ask to get it for a gift. So very cool. Just also a very different game from the type of game I tend to play, both on stream and in general. So I bet that's my call out for the number 1 I played this year. Number 2, Endless Ocean. In a similar sense, to thing that I wanted to mention about MEO, which is that I also am happy and kind of wanted to support the fact that Nintendo was dipping into some old franchises and series that they hadn't touched in a long time. Granted, I know Endless Ocean was more of the third-party thing, but just another reason to call out MEO. Endless Ocean, another game that's not like a game I tend to play, I suppose. It was just kind of fun to swim around, see the animals, chill. I'm a big animal person myself, so one thing that I liked to do when playing was try to call out what the animal was, what the fish was, before it gave us the label of it. So that was kind of a fun thing. There's also events that happen where you can run into players online and special things, so that's been kind of neat, though there are issues with the game. One of them being that there's like very little, there's no way to like follow some social media account to know when there's going to be a new event. You just have to like open the game all the time. So I don't do that, so I don't end up doing those very often. And there's other issues with the game, but I think overall it was kind of a fun time. Maybe it gives the devs confidence to do a bit of a better version for the Switch 2, perhaps. And then Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope. I played the first one. I bought the first one. We played the first one on stream. It was a good, fun time. XCOM type gameplay, which again, I don't tend to do often because it's sort of a slow-paced kind of, maybe not the best type of stream game deal. But I was planning on buying this game eventually when it got on sale at some point, and I had the money to buy it. But then there was a game trail, so it was like, all right, we're going all in. I'm trying to beat this game. The gameplay is slightly altered from the first in the series, but not to a point where it detracted a bunch. It was just different, and still overall had a good time. Curse to Golf, another game trial that was kind of just a fun game. And there was others, but, you know, Mario and Sonic Olympic Games, not so much. Now, these are the summary pages for the Switch stuff. Sure, here you go. And now let's do YouTube. This is all that YouTube actually really sends you in an email, is this and then the next one. So uploads, a lot more. Subscribers, probably more than previous years. And I don't even, how does shares work? Do people click the shares button? What does that do? Wouldn't you just like copy paste the URL? Whatever, either way. This is the second image that they send you in an email, and that's it. YouTube keeps it short. A little depressing that this video has been my top video for 2, 3, however many years. It's been a few years that it's been this one. And then top short was actually at least something new. What beats environmentalism from What Beats Rock. So that was cool. At least something new. And shorts were something I started to actually do more. This, I guess, is technically a real video because it's not the mobile side. Now here's the year stats of 2024, which again, that says 266 new subscribers. This says 253. I don't know what's going on. I think it's probably another case of maybe they send this out before the last day of the year. And so I guess I got some more between them than now, along with views. So there you go. If you're wondering what these spikes are, May 20th was the Hitboxes doing a no coin challenge short. 26th was Go Wahoo like Martinet, every hop you will get it. Another YouTube short. June 15th, Nintendo Hire This Man, YouTube short. What Beats Environmentalism clip, July 20th. I didn't look at these other smaller spikes, but there you go. There are some numbers. Views, pretty... this number surprised me. The views between videos and shorts being that close, I would have thought it would definitely be shorts, though shorts, I'm doing less of them. But they usually always get way more views than the videos. But I'm thinking that a majority of these video views are just that one SpongeBob video. So, so you know, whatever. Speaking of top videos in 2024, mostly older videos, as mentioned. A couple of new ones. What Beats Rock, the full video, probably because, you know, siphoned from the short. Plummet, same reason, another short that got views siphoned to it. And then I guess some random sap episodes, perhaps? Don't know, but mostly old stuff. This was top content of all types in 2024. So as you can see, mostly shorts, SpongeBob, and then What Beats Rock. So okay, at least there's like one actual real video that has views this year. Not going to read out all these titles. You can read. Top 5 viewed videos in the year. Purple. Oh, there's a semicolon. Ranking every country. So old video. What beats rock? Old video, new video. So what beat rock is new and plummet is new, and you can see the spikes for them as well. The orange spike is actually right off screen here. I don't know why it spiked again over here, but sure. Fine. I also don't know why. Oh no, this is the Tetris one. The colors on this graph are not the best, but whatever. Videos published. A lot of videos this year. More videos than last year for sure. 2023 stats were 212 videos. And I only had 2 videos on one day in 2023, which was April 14th. As you can see, we had a lot more of that. As well as more raw videos and more shorts. Which is something I mentioned. I had been doing a lot more editing time, and during the second half-ish of the year, well, I guess I don't know exactly when, but at some point during the year, I did try the whole one video every weekday. So there you go. We're gonna be trying to speed through these. These are numbers, these are things. You can see them if you wish. 213 streams, according to this Sully Gnome. Again, I think that was different than what the Twitch one said. I don't know why. And also, even on this page alone, this says 213, but down here says 216. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Another chart from Twitch Tracker. 2023 numbers, 44 followers, 637 hours, 7 average viewers, 4.4k hours watched, and 300 active days. So more active days apparently, less average viewers, rip, whatever. Streams by length, we're not looking at this chart, but you can see it. It's 2, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, and then way over here behind me is 9. We're just going to look at it here instead because it's easier. A lot of streams at 5 hours, that makes sense to me. 4 hours and 5 hours are the numbers we tend to hit. This type, 2 hours, is usually like a bonus stream or was a holiday / some other thing and didn't get home until late but still wanted to do a little something. 2 9-hour streams though. 2 9-hour streams though? Okay. Compared to last year, Just Chatting was, or no, I guess, these are numbers for this year. I don't have the numbers for last year, but you can go find them if you want. These are the highest numbers. This makes sense in what we would expect. This all makes sense to me. Not a whole lot to say. These are some of the next ones after that. Also makes sense. This is just a pretty thing to look at. I thought it'd be funny. These are all the different categories, technically, that I put myself into. Even though a lot of the time I didn't bother doing categories for demo. Like a lot of the times I did categories for demos, but a lot of the time I didn't as well. So there you go. GitHub commits.image, that's useless, especially here because it makes it look like I streamed every day, where it's really just because this website uses UTC, so like the half of the stream that's in one day and then the second half of the stream is in the other day, so we move on. Longest streams of 2023 compared to this. Longest streams of 2023 were 8.1, 6.8, and 5.7, and then multiple 5-pointers. 5-point whatevers. This time, 2 8 points, 8.9, 8.5, and then it goes down to 5. So, sure. Longest streams, obviously the Tetris puzzle we did on the last day of the year. Mario Sparks of Hope plus Sap, mega long stream because we were trying to beat the game trial. And I don't know what this one was. I guess this was, and then these are more kind of normal streams that just happen to go a little longer. Now, longest stream stats from the same thing has different numbers. 8 hours 39 minutes. That's got to be the that was the Tetris puzzle last day of the year. The streams are the same, at least for these two, and then the rest are maybe questionable. Weird because these say 4 hours, where this one's like 5, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Highest viewed streams? Probably ones where I got rated. So Sap certainly got rated. Sap got rated. Pad probably got rated. Pad maybe got rated. And then the rest are going to be Pad, which is expected. I noticed looking at the titles of them, it's usually when there was a new special collab that people maybe want to see me roll, or trying to beat like a title or something. These are all-time stats from Twitch Tracker. Whatever. Don't care. Let's visit some clips. Okay, let's visit some. No, not yet. We'll do that after. We're getting towards the end. Now we have kind of like, I didn't make it into like a whole award show type thing. One, because I just straight up didn't have the time. And straight up, I'm bad at choosing my favorite things. If I'm gonna be honest, I've already said this many times before, I'm not good at choosing my favorite thing. I'm just not good at it. I like things. I like many things. I like the variety of things. However, for actual games themselves, it's gotta be top two, I think. Chimera Puzzle Island and Emio. Not in any order. Those two were probably my favorite experiences of the year, even though they're more long-term experiences over multiple sessions rather than individual. Compared to something like Nightmare Cart, which is a couple down. Nightmare Cart, game we did during October. Really interesting game, really different game. Music was great. Everything about that game was cool. Little bit crunchy at times, but it was still a cool experience. And you can see I sort of listed some honorable mentions at the end there. It feels weird to say Tetris 99 because you're like, that came out multiple years ago. But it's not released, it's played. Your game's played. And I did just want to mention it because, again, I do like that Nintendo continues to support Tetris 99 by doing these events every now and then that get me to go like, oh, you know what? Yeah, we can do a little Tetris. Yeah, maybe let's hop into a little Tetris. That'll be good. So yeah, these are Curse to Golf, again, kind of things I've already just talked about. Interesting game, kind of different. Endless Ocean, I didn't end up, I guess I forgot to write it on here, but again, same sort of stuff. Demos, though, we haven't really talked about that much. So I want to shift my... Okay, that was not an intentional pun, but Gambit Shifter is the first one on the list here. These are not in order either, at least for the individuals. But Gambit Shifter was a really cool game. Really cool puzzle game. Oros was a really cool puzzle game. Completely different types of puzzle games. Completely different, but so very interesting and cool. Anton Blast, crazy energy. The game has come out. I know people love it, and from my understanding from the dev, I believe tweeted about it, that they have officially sold enough that they made back their initial money to the point where okay, they're now starting to make profit or something. Something that is good news, generally speaking. And good for them. A lot of people compare it to Pizza Tower, I want to say. Which I haven't played that either, but I know people love that game. I Am Your Beast, also just a really cool game. Would love to see... I feel like... what's today? The 5th? I believe AGDQ starts today. Someone should be playing that on AGDQ. That would look crazy, I bet. Pup Champs, just a cute puzzle game. I almost didn't even put it as an individual and put it in the list, but whatever. And the list, because you can't see it all: Kill the Dream, What the Car, Lego, LOK, Bobo Bay, Paint Over, Rise of the Golden Idol, Rose and Locket, and honestly there were more, but I couldn't list more. So whatever. There was lots of good games this year. And the funny thing is, for the most part, I didn't play games that were released this year. On this list, there's not many of those. Besides Emio, I think. I think that might be the only one that was released this year. As far as I know. Some of the demos had games released this year, but sure. So 2025 plans. We're getting towards the end here. We got to start talking about next year / right now / whatever. We will continue to chip away at Star Puffs. That's definitely on my list. I'm not going to mention things that are sort of assumed, at least on the slide here. Things like Steam Next Fest demos, NSO game trials, NSO games when Nintendo does more drip feed, SAP, PAD. Although, honestly, I could see myself dropping some SAP as time goes on, but we'll see. We'll see. Also, you know, Halloween stuff and Christmas stuff. I probably would want to do more Christmas stuff next year. I kind of only did 2 Christmas things this year, but sure, whatever. Speaking of that, I guess one of those things I did was a game pack type deal of those SNES Christmas games. I think doing more of that type of thing, not necessarily related to holidays, but just if that was a thing, that would be kind of cool. I guess you would either have to theme them or, you know, if someone else curated one or whatever, that was kind of a cool thing to do. Possibly the return of Unity game jams, which was, I guess you could list as a negative of this year, as there was not much of that. There have been several Unity Japan game jams that have happened, and we just haven't returned to it. We've been doing so much other stuff. But I would be certainly willing to go back to that. I would be excited to do so. Mario Month still in the plan. Woodcarved Wednesday is going to come back in and out forever, probably, at times, depending on how we feel. You can read what it says. National Puzzle Day, January 29th. I would like to try to get a little something there. I wouldn't want it to be a mega 8-hour stream, though. Maybe like a 500-piece puzzle or something that's just a little bit less crazy. And I would like to do more co-op or collabs, but one, I don't have like streamer friends, so I don't, you know, I'm pretty isolated in that sense, so I don't have like streamer people to do streamer people things with, just actual people that, you know, I know. So, you know, dem or whatever. But again, as I've mentioned earlier on, scheduling's a little rough. I would like to keep this one video every weekday thing, as you can see at the bottom. But, on a bit of a personal note, things have not been the best. And it's also very hard to do all of those videos every week, which is part of why leaning on SAP for 3 videos every week is, like, pretty much the only way that I was able to do that. I could just kind of circumnavigate, dodge to a degree by not editing these things and just, you know, record the segment and upload the segment, but I don't personally love that idea. SAP, it works because it's like a really self-contained thing, but, you know, doing these gaming sessions or whatever, you know, puzzle game, like uploading a Star Puff session solo where there's just a lot of dead time of me going, you know, that's not that, you know, it's just, I would not feel comfortable. I don't want to put stuff out there that I feel is bad. Like, if you wanted to watch it like that, you could just watch it on the VOD channel that already exists, I guess. I don't know. It's the reason that big streamer people have editors. That's just how it is. So we'll see, you know, maybe we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. There's only one thing to say. I would not be all that confident that we keep that up. Again, also doing the demos was one of the reasons that I was able to keep that cadence, because the demos were shorter as opposed to the last like month and change where it's been mostly actual like gameplay sessions that are very long, and so therefore you saw the whole thing. No Street Fighter, very much spending all of my time doing other stuff instead, kind of like for this stream in a sense as well. Now this is a very short looking image slide. I previewed yesterday, 2 days ago, that I was gifted Zelda Echoes of Wisdom for Christmas, but what I did not mention was Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp. So there it is. I was gifted this as well. So those are 2 games I'm hoping to plan on playing. Guacamelee is something I've had on Steam forever, and has been a game I wanted to play for a long time, so that's why I listed it there. But honestly, this was towards the end of, you know, this is like almost the last slide, so I ran out of thoughts. I ran out of things that I was going to put here because I don't know. So, whatever, ignore that one. Yeah, I mean, you know, just to get back to this for a second, I did spend basically my entire Saturday evening making this presentation, except for some days in the past week where I've been getting the screenshots of the like company recaps. But beyond that, like almost entire like 4 hours yesterday doing all this stuff. So, that ate into editing time that I could have been doing for that stuff instead. I'm not trying to farm like subs and like weird sympathy or shit like that. I'm just being real. I'm just being real. I'm clearly not like unhinged psycho enough to get a, big audience, and it is not something I ever anticipated anyway. I do this because I like to do it, and I appreciate everyone that comes into the streams and watches on YouTube and leaves comments and all of that stuff. The fact that some people enjoy it is what makes it fulfilling for me. So we'll go back to the clips, though I don't know if we'll actually really look at many of these, but they will be an option. So here's the thing. Most of these clips ended up being things that I turned into YouTube shorts.
If I were to ever randomly come across you or Purtle, you or Dem on the street, just randomly, just walking by, just like, so that I would not recognize either of you, actually.
Well, that's because you think of me as the line writer guy, obviously. Obviously.
No.
No, yeah, no, it's definitely
because you're
that.
just so normal. Like, you're just a guy. You're just some guy.
I don't remember how this clip did, but it was pretty good.
Like, maybe if he wasn't wearing his bat, I'd be like, his hat. I'd be like, oh my god, bald, but
So I'm gonna continue on. I'm gonna click the clips that I think would be actually funny to watch. Or interesting. This one I don't remember if I made it into a clip or not. This was for St. Patrick's Day. Not bad, right? Not bad. Go Wahoo like Martinet. Every hop, you will get it. This one got a lot of views when I made it into a YouTube short. Yeah. This one was a Stung Tongue inspiration. I believe that was a Stung Tongue message in chat that led to this one. Martinet, of course, being Charles Martinet, the original voice actor for Mario. So close yet so far. Mario has taken the second tower. Link meme. What was this one? This might just be a... Stop giving me the rhino, I don't want it, because it clearly doesn't love me. When we've done a couple 1,000 piece puzzle streams, or... I don't think that was anything. Oh. Okay, find this one. I wasn't holding the controller. Look at my face during this one. I wasn't holding the controller anymore. What do you mean? Most of these went... Oh, this was a good moment too. Most of these, again, as I mentioned, became YouTube shorts that are better viewing experiences because they're editing out all the dead time and stuff like that. This was one of the challenges in New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. You had to last 30 seconds. Oh, 9? I had faith. So that one you couldn't jump. You're not allowed to jump in, but you had to last. That was a good moment. And this was the moment that led to the creation of an emote. That is a face. Right there. There's that emote that a lot of streamers use called caught in all caps, but instead we have Bowser caught. Which is very similar, but it's Bowser, so it's cool. That should be an emote. Bowser caught. Exactly. I don't think... Yeah, there's some clips that are bugs and things like that, but I think CC number 2 would have gone crazy. What is that one? Oh, hold on, I need to go get something. Oh yeah. I forgot I did that. I forgot I did this. When the Cerveza Cristal thing was a meme, that was a good time. That was a good one. Alright. I probably won't include that part in the presentation. So there you go. That was it, I guess. And I'm not gonna do the clips on YouTube, so the YouTube audience won't see them. Mostly because they've probably already seen them, is honestly the real reason, from YouTube Shorts and stuff. Honestly, just go check the YouTube Shorts playlist, and that'll probably have all of them in a better edited way that is, you know, properly zoomed in on things and killing dead time, because Twitch clips often will be the thing, and then I edit the clip if I am downloading the clip. So there you go. Much quicker than last year. Last year's video of this, it took me like an hour and a half, and that's because, if we want to reveal some secret sauce here, as I mentioned, I did keep the slides from last year down here. I moved all the slides from last year that were not relevant down here, and as you can see, it goes very far. It goes very far down there. So if you want to see the stats and tabs from previous years, you can go see them there. But that's not what we're here for. What we're here for is to ring in 2025 and hope that it will be a good one. And don't read that chat message. I feel like there was a better way I could have ended that, but I don't know. Shmeep shmop. Couldn't think of anything. How did I do, chat? There was definitely some stuff I missed saying that I had written in presenter view notes and stuff, but most of it I got, I would say. I have to pee really bad, so I'm gonna do that. I think a couple things. There's definitely one aspect that I already don't like that I did it that way, which was doing the switch month by month things and like reading all of the 2023 numbers for each month. I don't feel like people gave a shit about that. I probably should not have done that. I even felt as I was doing it when I was like halfway through, I was like, I shouldn't even bother with this, but then I felt compelled to continue to do it for the other months because I did it for the first, 6 or whatever. Here is I think I'm gonna take a cough drop. I don't actually need the cough, but my throat just feels wicked dry, kid. Just feels wicked dry, kid. I wonder if it's because of being outside and breathing the really like harsh air, which is partly why. So it's going to be getting even colder the next few days, and so I was like, all right, well, I'm going to probably. I basically had already planned, like, okay, I'm going to run. Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So that then I kind of at least have a banked few days in a row. So then I'm going to bike during the actual coldest days of like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or something like that, where it's not even going to hit 30 degrees. Or it's gonna, I mean, real feel it's gonna be like 16 as a high or something. But yeah, breathing really cold, dry air when you're not like walking breathing, like sure, fine, but like exercising breathing, that kind of air is like not great for you. Or it's not pleasant. Though honestly, while doing it, I felt fine today. But doing it on running, because today was an easy run, but running hard on a day where it's dry and really, really cold, like these days that I'm going to be staying and biking, that is because I've ran somewhat hard on a day that is like that cold, and it is not good. It is not good. You don't really realize it because of adrenaline right away, but towards the end or right after you finish, you're like, oh my god. It's like if you were I don't know, in some loud environment and that led you to like screaming all the time, and your throat is like, you know, your throat hurts or your voice is dead or whatever. It's like that, but kind of worse. But yeah, okay. Things that I would have changed for next time. I don't know where I should write this. Okay. Things to change for 2025. Don't talk about stats for last year for each month of the Switch. Because basically all I did during those like month by month Switch things was I basically didn't even really talk about what was for actually this year's month, and just like read the stats for last year's 2023 month, which was sort of not the point, I guess. That felt like a mistake. There was a second thing, but I don't remember. I thought I did, like, I would actually want to have criticism, if any, but stuff like the, like, how did you think about me doing these? I felt like I did okay, but my worry is always being like you know, I'm not trying to have this be like a middle school kid / high school kid presentation where I'm just reading what is the bullet points. But also I'm not actually trying to like memorize shit like it is a real presentation either. So it's a little bit of both. And as you can see, there is presenter notes to some degree. I talked about games I liked and not, so that's good. But I didn't really talk about games I didn't like. I don't think. So I don't know if there would be that many that I didn't like anyway. Oh, one thing I wanted to mention is that while doing all of this, and especially during like the, it's weird. I definitely have beaten like some full games, but like not as many as that I would have thought, or not as many that feel like full games, I guess. So stuff like beating Celeste 64 was maybe a stream or two, although I mean I beat that game but I didn't 100% it, but that's fine. I don't think I 100%ed it. Maybe I did. But like Mobile Through Baba, we beat that game. Bird Gut beat that game. Handshakes beat that game. Those were actual full games. But they don't come to mind when you think of like games that you played for the year. You know what I mean? That kind of, when you think of that, you think more of, Luigi U, Mariposa Island, Endless Ocean, Robot Detour. So I did play full games, but I played a lot of demos that were not full games either. So it felt like there wasn't many. It felt like most of the full games were Switch games, or if they weren't Switch games, they were usually 1 to 2 stream length games. Not that that means they can't count as like one of the best games that I played in the year or something, but. And then the other thing for me is that I tend to not consciously, but I think just sort of my the way I think about it is a game that doesn't really have an ending is not a game that I tend to think of as like, oh, I beat the game. That's a game I would want to call out as a game I played this year as one of the best games of the year. So like Infinite Craft, which is a game I should have mentioned during the presentation but didn't. Or What Beats Rock. Like, they don't really have endings. They're very open-ended. Also, I guess, a lot of the full games that I played during the second half of the year, the third quarter here, were these Halloween games. Some of which were long, some of which were short. Well, I guess Inside was the only longish one on this list, on this image. Among the Sleep was like one stream, I think. But none of them like really would have stood out to me as a best game experience of the year type deal. But yeah. Beat Game 64. And then this, I think I did a good job of kind of just moving through. Like, no need to really read out these numbers. This I mentioned just because of the viewer count thing specifically. I think I did a decent job of moving through these. I had to call out this thing when I was making the presentation and this happened. I was just like, why is the image so shit? I have to show this. I don't even know these numbers from last year. I didn't bother to check. Oh, I wrote in the presentation notes there, what the fuck is that font? Because you can't fucking read the names at the bottom. What a silly font choice. Was it you that said some of the Twitch emotes are AI? There was one emote that was AI made that was like this cat thing. And then everyone was like, what the fuck are you doing? And then I think they took it off. I think they removed it. But it was like a cat with like a Christmas hat on it. I think the name that I didn't bother mentioning this here because again, it's like this is a just go through it part, but I was surprised to see Artie Blinky's name here. I feel like we haven't seen much Artie Blinky recently, but they were around for a bit, for sure. I think Anger and, well, I guess Anger and Dino usually really only show up on Friday or sometimes Dino on Sunday. Actually, Anger maybe on Sundays now because they like SAP, but Anger is also an EU like Dino, so, you know, harder for them to show up. But mostly, that's also why the Friday MEO timing is like perfect, because like even the EUs will stay up for that. So we need to find another MEO. No. Yeah, these are numbers. last year. Steam. I think I did okay on the Steam part. Didn't bother spending too much time. This, I think I was okay about saying the numbers of last year for SAP, because that was like a... Oh, was intending to tone it down, and I did to some degree. What I didn't mention, I guess, is that like percentage of total playtime doesn't necessarily mean anything, I guess, in a way, because it depends on what else you played and how much you played other things. Like 39.6%. Okay, that's technically higher last year, but of what? You know, if I only played 100 hours on Steam this year, which I'm sure it's more than that, but let's just say for the numbers, and we did 32%, those 32 hours. But then the year before, we did 200 hours, and we're 36%. Obviously, that means it was more by a significant amount. This, I'm glad I mentioned the whole not really playing in the second half, though you couldn't quite see everything because my head. I did sort of, when making the presentation, for the most part, try to keep the area that my face would be out of the way of things, which I think for the most part was fine. Was pretty happy to see Chimera Puzzle Island get a call out. Surprised that this one was here, but I guess it just means that most games that I played were like one-time sessions of demos or games of like one stream or less, which I think does make sense. I'm not even really sure why they bother having this a thing, but Nightmare card, let's go. And this was to bring up the thing, summary. I think this was a good spot. This is one of the spots where it's definitely worth mentioning the numbers of last year, because it's the overall. And so like 135 versus 200 hours, talked about how probably some of that was Unite and other things. Is it really that we only started Endless Ocean in 2024? I guess it must be, but it felt like we've had it forever. Not forever, but it felt like it's been longer than just this year. But I guess so. And again, I feel like it's been more hours than that, but I guess not. I guess not. So those were the top 3 games, the styles, July. So there must have been something else in July besides Rabbids. I don't know what that would have been. And then this was where I started to read off the stats of each previous year, and that probably wasn't worth it, maybe? Not sure. As you can see, there's a lot of notes here for this one. I did not really read all of this or say all of whatever this was. I'm sure there's probably some details I missed that were in here that I didn't say in the actual thing. But yeah. And then YouTube stats. I think this was fine. I think this screen was definitely worth showing. These were the ones in the email. I think this one was worth showing. I don't know. I think it's kind of worth showing this one, but at the same time, this one's almost, well, this is all content types. So I'd rather that I have both, but then it ends up, I think I did good on this, even though I don't know if I love the slide itself. But I think I did good about not reading the title of all the old videos and just saying a lot of older videos and then a few new ones. And then that. This is kind of okay. I don't know. It was alright. Again, this was one that was the style of one copied from last year. This slide, is worth it for the numbers, but the images maybe not worth it. The numbers, I think, of mentioning the actual video count and the shorts count, and then also mentioning last year's of 212 is worth it. Worth mentioning. The charts themselves are kind of whatever. The charts themselves are kind of whatever. Scary. And then these stats, I went quickly through them because I know they're kind of not that interesting. Or, like, there's some interesting things, but not really much to, like, say about them, I guess. A lot more hours streamed this year, which is just something I should have mentioned. I mean, I read the number of last year, 637, so you can kind of just know that it's a lot more this year. Seven average viewers instead of 5 is a little bit unfortunate. And man, 4.4k hours watched in 2023, even though I streamed 230 hours more this year. That's a little rough. That's a little rough. Though I don't really trust these stats all that much. Skipping to this screen, I think, is fine. I was like, yeah, this is a chart, but these are the actual numbers. Was Anger a viewer from Coder? No, Artie Blinky was the viewer from Coder, I think. Anger is a Pokemon stream viewer. This I felt pretty good that I went quick on him. This was just there for funniness. This just to make the GitHub joke, really. Longest streams. I think I did okay going over that quickly. I don't think I took... I think your speeding up on these was fine. I didn't mention numbers for the previous years, like in some of the notes that are in the screen here, but yeah, it's mostly just always raid related, or it's just a pad stream. This one wasn't worth mentioning anything. These are just all-time stats, not 2024 specific. I think next year, potentially delete slide unless other people clip stuff a bunch or something. I'm writing this here because I know that when I make 2025s, I just do the thing where you go do file, make a copy, and then I edit things down or whatever, or I move things down. This was where I was like, I didn't spend as much time as maybe I should have or thought about, but at the same time, I kind of just wanted to finish and go to bed, or like get ready to go to bed. Also, again, like I was mentioning, I was mostly thinking about games I actually completed or were planning to complete, like Star Puffs. So no mention of like Infinite Craft or What Beats Rock, even though I probably wouldn't have listed those anyway, but 2025 plans, this is where I had a lot of notes again. And then this slide, I felt I could have said more things here, but a lot of them would have basically just been repeats of this part, and I didn't want to do that. So I wanted to list like actual new games or games that people didn't know about. And again, I was like near the end, so I was like, these. I knew these two for sure. And then Guacamelee is a game I've wanted to do, but always forget. I always want to do it in May. For the very silly reason of Cinco de Mayo. Which is just not even really related at all, but it's just whenever I think of this game, I'm like, I should play that on May 5th And it's not, it's just a stupid thought that I have every time. Although I also know that there's like multiple versions of this game, and I think I actually have access to multiple versions of the game, but I don't know which one's supposed to be the good one. I think there's like mixed opinions on that shit. And then down here is, again, stats from previous years. So like last year I had like, oh, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2021, 2022. So both a lot of these slides I didn't bother making the slides for them for 2024, as well as the fact that I didn't have individual slides comparing each year during the actual presentation. So a lot of these stats, you didn't see these for 2024 because I didn't take them because they weren't particularly useful or interesting. So like some of them I did. Obviously you can see some of them that I like, oh yeah, I'll do this slide, I'll do this slide for 2024, I'll do this slide for 2024, etc. etc. There are also multiplayer, but there's like a gold edition and a not gold edition or something, and I don't know which one's supposed to be the good one or not or whatever. So there we have it. And if you want to see this presentation or last year's, you can do exclamation point 2023 and exclamation point 2024. And that should work if you want those. So, that being said, it's time for stretch break because it's almost 7. Because we did a lot of chatter afterwards. I'm also happy that I kept it shorter in general. I'm pretty happy with how that went. Only a couple things that I'm like, I shouldn't have done that. Mostly just the reading the stats of the switch month to month, I think. And then there was maybe one other spot where I shouldn't have read the stats from the previous year. But for the most part, when I read stats about the previous year, I wanted to, and I think it was good to do so. Usually for more high-level things. Anyway, now it's time for Elemental to use the breakdancing turtle.
We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible.
Resist!
Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible. Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you.
Between the door. He's hiding.
We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible.
Oh. That's not the right command. That's not the right command.
We know your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon
What
as
are you
possible.
doing?
Thank you for your call. We appreciate your business and the opportunity to assist you. your time is valuable. Thank you for holding. Someone will be with you as soon as possible.
You can't. He can't. He can't. I did not go pee because I think I'll probably have to pee. You know, I just peed recently right after the presentation, and I'll probably have to pee, you know, sometime after apple plus water and such. So, stretch break, text. Oof. Oh, dude. Oh. Okay, so yesterday I lifted and did a long run, so my legs are fatigued. It was not. Yeah, anyway. Oh man, he's going crazy. Edge. Yeah. Yeah. There was something I was gonna say, but I don't remember anymore. I don't remember. Oh yeah. What'd you guys think about the other game reveal? The other Switch game reveal? I feel like Havens would be excited for that one. You know, it's not a game that maybe everyone would be excited about. I also probably think it's not even really a good stream game, but it is a series I have fondness for, fond memories at least. Kind of game you would never buy for yourself. Advance Wars. Or Zelda, or both. Who can tolerate watching? Because of RNG or something? Or because of not wanting to do all the strategizing or whatever? You know how, like, aloe vera is good for your skin after you get a sunburn or something? I was just thinking to myself, there should be like an aloe vera for your throat when you're like, your voice is like dead. And it's, but like, Yeah, like technically cough drops are supposed to be that, but I mean like some sort of weird goose, like in my brain. I was like you know, aloe vera. They always have it colored green. So I was like, some green aloe vera-esque goose that just makes. Yes, that's it. That was an unhinged thought because it doesn't make any sense. But I thought it would. It came to my brain, and I was like, that'd be funny there at least. Definitely a dumb thought. Well, yeah. Feel pretty good about how that went. Pretty good about how that went. I know I've kind of already debriefed, talked about it already, but still processing. I'm still like, yeah. Do I feel it's going to be worth all the time I spent to make it? Well, worth is a very questionable type of thing to put on that, because you could say that about literally anything that I do and say that no, because nothing I do like gets views and or money. But yeah, anyway, isn't it like Fire Emblem but tanks? Yes, people do eat and drink aloe juice and jellies. There's also marshmallow root. Goon? Oh, goo from China. I'm assuming. Oh, from chia? And ochre water. Just the goo made from them. Lube the throat. Hey, why you know so much about this, huh? You've been lubing your throat for some activities? People eat the aloe plant raw. Yeah, but I couldn't, like... I definitely couldn't just do this with this aloe vera shit. Right? There's no way. There's no way. Because this has probably extra stuff in it. But this is why I thought of it, because it was on the floor over there. I was like, imagine if this was consumable, this green goo. Chia seeds, okay. Music's still going, right? Yeah. Bite of an apple and then. Goo from chia seeds and flaxseed, huh? The thing that you said that stands out to me that's interesting is marshmallow root. That just sounds interesting. I already know that, like, people always talk about, chia seeds and flax seeds, and I've had those in salads and stuff. I did not know about this goo situation, though. That's interesting. Flaxseed goo. What does that even mean? Do you like just crush the seeds and then like boil them in water or something, and then that it becomes this weird goo? Yes. Did I actually nail all of the steps? Not even boiled, you just like smash them up. Aren't they really small? Could have something really good at smashing. I'm thinking of the right seeds, right? Yeah. They're pretty small. I've never Never knew about this goo thing though, that's interesting. Bob's Red Mill or whatever sells pre-ground. What does pre-ground mean the goo? Or does like then you have to do something to the pre-ground to make the goo? Fried. Let me launch the game. Launch the game of Puzzle and Dragon. Not Puzzle and Dragon, sorry. Of Sap. Still have to finish the apple. And I do have the pea for sure. Chia seed pudding is trendy. One of the Kardashians eats it for breakfast. Interesting. Interesting. The goo fills you up, Winkle. Pets. The weekly is new already. Good news. I mean, it is 7:08 or whatever, so it makes sense. I have to pee though. Then we'll come back, look at this weekly, write the notes for it while I finish the apple. But I have to pee. Psyllium husk makes a goo? Actually, I probably said that wrong, right? Psyllium? Oh, I see a mantis. I said it right? Oh yeah, because like mycelium, but it's like psyllium. Actually, mycelium is not a relevant comparison at all, but but you know, whatever, fine. Alright, I have to pee. Let's fucking piss. Oh, wrong thing. Okay. We gotta change our category. Super. Auto pets. Bring up our note page. Okay. Ida, Ambrosia. Ida, Ambrosia. Banana plus mantis, etc. Wait, what is this? Faint bread. Faint bread. That's new. Okay, so do it how I'm supposed to do it. Snipers. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no. Poison dart frog. Poison dart frog. Nerd shark. Hell is this? Gain? Huh. That's an interesting one. Snake. Lionfish. Okay. Scaling. Huh. That's interesting. Centipede is a weird guy. But okay. These are all in battle shit. Is there a toy? There a toy for this flying squirrel? There is a fairy. That's about it. Okay. Sea anemone cell pet. Sea anemone. Cockatoo. It was a cell pet, huh? We'll have to look at that. Turkey, I guess, is stats. Not a lot of stats going around. Not a lot of stats going around. Lioness. Solo scaling. Bison. Mantis. Centipede, I guess technically. Centipede, technically. Oh, I guess shrimp is scaling too, right? Weakness? There's bird, which is useless. Well, I guess you could attempt to daze this somehow, but yeah. Sure. What am I looking up? I'm looking solo scaling. Bison, mantis. I guess Pacific fanfish. Pacific fanfish. Yeah. Okay. Weakness? I don't think there's any weakness. None? Question mark? Sea urchin, sort of. Oh, little amount. Okay. So combos themes, Mantis team in general. Mantis team. Pair with macaque. And some by-selling, perhaps, even, with sea anemone, getting monkey with banana, etc. Other team would be trumpet team. Just a lot of trumpet stuff. There's still a lot of trumpet stuff. Groundhogs. Groundhog, the white bat. The, what is this? The Mara. The Dory, the surgeonfish. The Guinea fowl. The, Vaquita. Vaquita, the booby. The Nyala, the nurse shark. The Highland cow. Wildebeest. Etc. Yeah, that feint doesn't quite work, but yeah. I guess also Robin with Robin slash Macaque with the Mantis. Trumpet team is all of that stuff. Maybe a spawn slash feint trigger related team. Buy sell team maybe. Shrimp, sea anemone. Goat. What was the other one that was like when something is, I guess that's you when sold, but there's something else that's like older bot or something. Yeah, okay. Problem though. Problem is not a lot of actual sell pets for sea anemone. Lots more buy pets like cockatoo slash penguin. There's a couple of tier ones, but it's pretty much just pillbug slash pig slash, I don't know if there's any other sell pets actually. I don't think there are. Pretty much everything else is just buy. So yeah, that seems tough. 2-card combos, I would say real Velociraptor plus melon slice from Booby slash Cocoa Nut from Wildebeest. Those stand out to me. Those stand out to me. Any other big 2-card combos? What's this one called again? Pterodon? Snake. Saber-tooth tiger. Tapir. Poison dart frog. Turkey. Kappa. I don't know if there's really a benefit for this one, but I guess Koku for more snake shots or something. Kappa, slime, musk ox, kangaroo, etc. Sure. All right. Think that's everything. That took a while. That took me longer than usual, I would say. Are we ready to go, people? It's a little bit high. Can you bring it down? Oh. Oops, wrong button. That one and then that one. All right, I think it's time for you and I to hang the hot da ba ba da be ba be da ba da ba da ba da ba. All right, here we go. It's Sunday, and there's a new weekly. So, main two things that stick out to me as far as the 1 and 2. One, Mantis plus stuff that works with 4 squads, Macaque, Dimetrodon, Robin, etc. That's pretty much boom. Yes. Stuff like that. You could even do some buy-sell stuff with See an Enemy or whatever, if you really wanted to. The other team, I think, is maybe attempting to do See an Enemy, Shrimp, etc. The problem with that team is that I actually don't think it's the second good team. I actually think it's like a third or fourth tier. The real second tier team is a Trumpet team. There's a lot of Trumpet things here. I don't really need to point them out because I don't want to say them all, but they're there. The problem with this buy-sell team is that most of the things that you buy are actual buy triggers, so you don't get the See an Enemy part. As far as I could tell, only Pig and Pillbug are actual things that do that, so kind of stinky in that regard. But okay, also there's this new thing I haven't seen before, Faint Bread, kind of cool. There is Pita Bread, and there is Ambrosia for armor. This bird has no place. It does not do anything. There is no unicorn that I can tell. So unless there's some real special reason you want something like that to happen, probably not what you should be running. A huge stinker. There is some sniping, but not crazy. They're usually related to other things, like Poison Dart Frog or Snake having to shoot behind stuff, or a Nurse Shark for Trumpet Team. And then there is a Lionfish that is just, you know, stat me up. But besides that, I would take this, but I would also rather roll first. Okay. Would I rather another 1-4 or a 2-1? Guess it doesn't matter too much. Like if I did this and then, I guess if I did this, oh, it didn't do the thing we wanted. Maybe I needed to buy it, then put it on top, and then do the thing? Well, oh well. I was trying to get a second strawberry, but I guess I did it wrong. So yeah, I think I already mentioned all the scaling really besides the Lioness and Turkey. And then there is some solo scaling, 1 with the Mantis, 2 with the Bison. And then there's a couple new ones to me, which would be the Centipede and the Pacific Fanfish, though I don't think that one is... That one's weird to me. I don't know how that one's supposed to work. It's stats based off of the things that you have on the team could sell for 3 or something. Which I don't know if this, not that there are the thing that does it here, but the things like the rice ball or whatever, the onigiri or whatever it is that makes it so you put it on something and then it sells for 2 more gold. I guess that's a way to do that. And then if you have a full team of that, that's, I mean, that's full statted. So okay, I can see it, but pretty dedicated team. Maybe that's a team you go if you go Bison because you're already trying to get a level 3 or something. Now Pillbug is something I have interest in, and that is because there is bananas, which is another reason why the Mantis is probably one of the better choices this week, in my opinion. Mantis teams and Trumpet teams I think are the way to go. But there's not a lot of real scaling that is good unless maybe you get the monkey. But that's another reason to have a Pillbug. Because, yeah, I don't think the See an Enemy's getting there, so I think maybe you can rely on getting a big dog instead with Trumpets, as well as, you know, Nurse Shark or whatever. I think those are the good things to do. I also think there's the real Velociraptor. You can get a little sneaky extra melon slice, or if you did have the coconut, you could do that as well, even. There's a little something. And I think the only other thing I was going to say was Cuckoo plus Snake, if you like served it up right, where you had the thing you summoned a little 1/1 to then have another extra shot and yada yada. Maybe you could make it work that way, but well, that's not what I wanted to see. Hoping to see any duplicate. We don't have trumpets anyway. Okay, and then we save the 1 gold because we have one of those, and I definitely should not have had the pill bug in the back. I just straight up didn't really think at all. So we lose this one, though I don't think we would have won that one anyway. They still had a lot left. So there is like 2 toys, I think. It's the fairy and maybe it is just 1 toy, actually. Maybe it is just the 1 toy. Yeah, so, not the best. I don't really care about the cupcake, but I also feel like it's probably better than just that otter for now. I do plan on saving 2 gold with this. I will do this. And I'm going to save the gold. Is this the order I want? I suppose. I suppose it is. Hoping that the 1/1 extra on the magpie will be the big difference maker. I didn't really remember to look for any specific non-bows, as it were, but I'm getting bowed out of the competition. Like an elbow. I don't know if that's a term that other people use, or if that's more of a me thing, or more of my region thing. Okay, this is definitely a reason to get some trumpets involved, but I need trumpets first, is the problem. So I'm going to sell this right away. All right. I will do. Oh, this is the other toy to get, the old mouse man. That's right. Okay. I think I'm gonna keep this and then try to roll for something that can make trumpets. The faint bread's kind of interesting, but I don't think there's a reason to really okay. Damn, I wish I had saved that for you, huh? You're so close to a level. You're so close to a level. But I think we need this in. Although I could make a bit... If I took this out, I go to 7. I could get both of these, though this needs 4, so probably not this turn. This doesn't really do that much. We got the 1 cupcake out of it. I think I'm gonna just take that. Oh, okay, sure. And then roll once? Yeah, I'm not gonna buy the seaweed. Ooh, okay. Alright. I mean, if we can get the guinea fowl to level 2, then we'll start guaranteeing some, Well, this seems like a win. We'll start guaranteeing some melon slices, which seems like a good idea. Now the problem is, how can I get a melon slice on my guinea fowl? I would need something else to get trumpets. Because I was thinking, if I faint breaded this, because I know I'm going to keep this for a while, then that will also give this another shot, which seems like a good idea. Seems like a good idea to me. And then I could get rid of this to bring in the booby. I know that means that this will probably not do whatever it is that I'm looking to do. I mean, it's permanent. I guess I put it on you for now. Assuming we even get it, which we probably won't. Yeah, I don't want this, I don't think.
What does this do? Activate ability before other pets with the same trigger. Think we do that. Relatively big downgrade compared to last team, because the last team also had a what do you call it on it? Oh, that was a big guy at the back. Oh, the cupcake was on the pheasant. So yeah, we're kind of not getting any of the things we want. Granted, there's definitely some greed involved here. If there was some world where I could guarantee some more guinea fowl hits, seems like that could be a good idea. Granted, we're not close to really any of that. We don't want that because we want the trumpets for that. Problem is that this is just not going to be statted enough, because it does not have the health to do what it needs to do. Okay. Well, don't know what to do about that exactly. Because I will just need to buy something to then banana and pill and stuff. This will bring me to 4, but we need more than that right now. So, yeah. Yeah. And we can't save 2 gold like a magpie. Does this replace? It just stocks 2. Stock 2. Okay, buy this. It will buff the dog that gets spawned, as well as the thing that spawns out of this. That's something. Level there, that seems good. Oh, we could be going spawn team? Maybe? I don't know. The cuckoo's just kind of there. Guinea fowl almost certainly just going to be 1. Wow, Jesus Christ. I don't think there's a way for us to beat that. And we did not have 4 trumpets. That was good. All right then. Well, okay. That is one way to start buffing you. Although, so I could sell this to then buy this to get it buffed. And then we could even do this first. I kind of like that. Put this at the front. Buff. Combine. Ooh, baby. A triple. Okay, yes. 4 trumpets? Yes. Okay. Yes. Alright, that was a big upgrade to the team. Unfortunately, though, I think being at 1 health means that we're in trouble. That we'll just run into a bad matchup and die. Well, the cool thing there is that we're gonna get a leveled slice, so that's kind of sweet. Because of them leveling it, I think that means my slice is like perma better. So that's kind of sick. Now I like you being here to get the stats. I don't really know if it's worth keeping this pill, but then like banana, whatever. I think it's not. Granted, we're not really a spawn team necessarily, so I'm not, like this could definitely... If there was a way to get trumpets first and then give it a slice, I would certainly rather do that. 1 for each friend of each tier. 5, 3, 4, 5. And then this would be 2. This would be a guaranteed way to do that, but I don't think I'm willing to do that yet. I think this would have to be level 2 for me to be willing to do that move. A nurse shark is interesting. Also, we have seen the strength of a centipede, that's for sure. Okay, that's pretty big. Okay. Both interesting things here. Both very interesting choices here. Do this, gain more slice armor. Would certainly be good. Maybe we're not going to be getting that many trumpets because we're not Nyala-ing. So I think I like it like this. Though I think I want to keep the turkey this turn. Chocolate is big. Okay, alright. Let's see. I think we are going to be a little bit too vulnerable to get all the way there. But, you know, we had a good run. That is unfortunate. We probably needed at least 2 hits to get the distance, but yeah. There was some things that definitely could have gone off there. I don't think that the Velociraptor would have made the difference. I think the turkey was the difference that would have gave us a chance. It's okay. I got owned in the early-ish part of the game, and I think fair enough. Okay. I think will be some chunky healers. All right. So, let's talk about it. What did we do in the last week? In the last week of the year? Well, we obviously had Pad Sap stream. We had our very special edition Tuesday stream, mega long, New Year's Eve, 750-piece jigsaw puzzle stream for the last day of 2024, which went, I would say, pretty well. Longer than I was planning, and some other things to mention, but it went, you know, it was not the worst. It was an all right time. So that was good. Wednesday did not stream because of that Tuesday stream. And then Friday, we had some Star Puffs, and then the MEO Famicom Detective Club Friday stream, which, excitingly, leads us to our very last chapter. We know that there's one more chapter left this Friday. It's going to be hype as hell. And then today, before doing SAP, we did a 2024 year in review presentation that I made. I think I'll take a stork. I don't know what I'm supposed to get rid of, is my conundrum. Would love to have any of these be half leveled to have a direction. I like the idea of the extra spawns. I like the idea of saving the money though, but I also like the idea of just get out of here. Okay. The bat could be of interest. The bat would be good with the whole, I guess the bat is better than you. The bat would be good with the dodo and whatnot. This would be good for the future. Again, I feel like I don't really want to just replace the entire team though. It's like a bad use of money. Cool frog. Okay. I don't really want to take that level right now, but okay. It will be a big bird in the back. I don't think that was a great use of money, but I don't know. I could have rolled, but there was already something frozen. Alright, the front will trade. Ooh! Little extra spawn there. We did draw in the end. What else is going on? The Patriots season is over, and somehow, some way, they did the dumbest thing they could have done, which is win. Now, why would I be saying that? Well, because if we lost, we probably would have had the first round 1 draft pick of the year, of the next season and stuff. But instead, now we just might not, and so that was pretty stupid. Great. I kind of want to fuse these. I kind of want to have both. An early slime seems like a good idea just to get it going. So I guess I'm going to do that for that reason. Also makes this better. I don't think I'm trying to level 3 the pheasant, though. So, you know, there's that at least. I think AGDQ's starting today? Hey! You egged my guy. Well, that's a big otter. Oh, nice. There was a huge world record in women's distance running last week, I think? I think it was like the day after SAP recording, so it must have been Sunday night, or, you know, Sunday, but I didn't hear about it until Monday morning or something. Which was the first woman to break 14 minutes in the 5K ever on any track, on track or the roads. So that was kind of nuts. That was kind of nuts. I don't. Again, I want to save the level for next turn, but is that too greedy? Okay. That's just weird. I like the guinea fowl too. Especially with people running various spawners, but I guess we're sticking with this. And the reason I did fuse that is because I was thinking, well, you know, maybe there's a world where we level 3 into a bison. Hold on, so that's 2 1/3. Yeah, okay. I did see the double centipede. I did see it, but I decided, nah. Oh, this kangaroo is gonna do a lot. That's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a big problem. Well, wait a second. How many you got coming out of that thing? None! We won the round. Oh my gosh. That was pretty sweet. Alright. Unfortunately, we do kind of just have to level at least one time here. Huh. Huh. We can save this level for next turn, but we're not... I guess we would be guaranteed 4 trumpets. I guess that's worth it. Because we are probably looking to keep the stork. And if I'm giving it the slice, then I might as well. Probably get rid of this and could add that, but I'm just gonna let that live. Live in the ethos. First session in the new year. Uh-oh. That's gonna be a relatively big. Well, you know what? Maybe not so big. Only a 6. Oh, but then you're gonna, and then you're gonna, yeah, never mind. That's a pretty big dog. 2025 is the first square year since 1936. So that's a fun fact. 45 times 45. 1936 is 44 times 44. And before that was 1849. So I learned that actually almost a month ago, but I've been holding out on that fact until the new year. So there's that. Ah. Well, I did say I was going to get rid of this. And I will do this. We still are basically not, again, guaranteed that first slice. And then we're still, I guess, looking to potentially switch some things in and out here. Okay, I will take this. Ooh. The Nurse Shark is powerful, and we would guarantee... Well, I guess if I would have to get rid of something. Stork being the same level as the bat is a bit of a bummer. So I think I just keep the Nurikabe part. And then maybe we're looking to sell the bat or the slime, I guess. What else happened? Oh, I finished watching Squid Game. I'm not gonna say any spoilers, don't worry. There's no spoilers to be had. Just, that's a big guy. Just that I watched episodes 5, 6, 7. It was alright. It was alright. I'm not, like, mega hype for the part 2, aka season 3, but it's really more like a part 2 type deal. I'm very whelmed. I'm very much not decided. Like, I don't even know if I would want to bother watching the next thing. So here's a situation. Put it on you. Then we look for a pill bug, sell this, pill bug, sell the pill bug, pill this, get a monkey. I guess that's the plan. A turkey would be pretty decent here, I guess, as well. Reasonably big team. I don't see a toy. So maybe you just got big with those from Dromedary. That combo has happened twice, by the way. That fish spawning out and then giving health to the slime. That has happened twice. Okay. Huh. Well, you're certainly... Well, I mean, you could resummon the Stork. That's not a bad resummon, because then the thing the Stork resummons is pretty decent. You didn't get to give a thing because of that, but... Okay, so if I... sell you, buy you, run space, sell, son of a bitch, son of a bitch, I was hoping to find a pill bug. I was hoping to find a pill bug. Did not find it though. I think the Squid Game was okay, but just I don't know. I felt I don't know how to feel about it. I guess it was all right. It was all right. I don't think it's as good as the first season. That's for sure. This is again one of those situations where we just don't really have any scaling. Not really an easy way to get it. Okay, I'll take this though. Both of these are kind of interesting. I mean, spawn team thing, this makes sense. Getting back more melon slices, this makes sense. I don't know where you would even put it. The slime does spawn a lot of guys. Granted, I don't know how useful that is, but... Like, would I be willing to sell the slime in order to get a monkey going? I probably would need it. I'm only halfway to a... Ooh, nice egg. Nice egg you got there. Oh, we win this one, though. We still have the slime spawns? Team's weirdly working. A lioness is also something that's kind of interesting. Granted, maybe we wouldn't even want to bother with that. Maybe the Velociraptor doesn't make sense. Slime and... He sells slime on... No, I don't. I don't sell any slime. That's... crazy talk. Like, this won't get any bigger if I'm lionessing, but at the same time, we know there's not much else of that type of thing to be around. God damn you. Really want a monkey and then the lioness. Really want a monkey and the lioness. Damn you. Damn you, slime. I was trying to be like, oh, I won't see another slime or something. That'll be fine. Where are these damn pill bugs? Alright, fine. Next turn, we're just getting the lioness in, and we're not getting a monkey, I guess. How many trumpets are you gonna get? 16. I mean, Nurikabe went pretty well there. How many spawns are you getting out of that thing? I think they might... Well, they win. They win. Let me think. Because I'm thinking about how I could just sell the doobie, the booby, the doobie. That's a VTuber. The booby, and leave the slime in for a bit longer. Could also level this first to see what happens, but a level 2 lioness is also probably worth that. I think we just want to roll for the things that we want to have buffs and stuff. Maybe this matters, probably not. Probably not worth the freeze. I have a bad feeling we're gonna fall short of getting there. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, that's start of battle. I was wondering what the hell's going on. Yeah, I forgot the tapir is like all different. We win! Because we spawn afterwards. We definitely would have lost otherwise. I think we have to buff this just because it's the one that gets a thing out of it, as opposed to this, which is good, but you don't get the benefit of... Well, now you definitely do this. Keep this... Not you. You. Eat a bread. Maybe just a pancake, but I'm not gonna freeze. I'd rather roll. I guess it would be stats to some degree. All right, and then I'll freeze. Okay, maybe we got a chance here. Our little melon slices and random guy. Oh, okay, well that's no. No. This is why you wanted the monkeys that never showed up. Well, that worked out well for me. To be fair, that part actually worked out really well and maybe just won me the game. All right, thanks Stork. Thanks Stork. I appreciate that. That was pretty helpful. Turns out that was pretty good. Yeah, not worth seaweeding that or whatever. Alright. Not that I have the money to, but... There's the pill bug, by the way, finally showed up. Pretty big, but it's not big enough. Oh, I see the little combo you got there. That was pretty cute, except I have melon slices on almost everything. Okay. And now that's a big buff for you. That's pretty huge, actually. Buff more. Alright, our team got a lot better pretty quick, though the stork is definitely, you know, because it's level 3, not quite getting there. Does that slice let me 2-shot? It does. That is a big 2-shot difference. Holy 50-45 back there. I think we beat it, though. Yeah. Nice. There we go. There's 10. The lioness change was definitely worthwhile, especially when I could instant level 2 it. Not bad. So, Stats for this week to win are definitely not going to be looking as impressive as other weeks, that's for sure. I also think that, although I guess they did have a pretty big Nurikabe or something up front, but Mantis in the back I don't think is really where you want to be, if you can afford to have it be that way. That's just my guess. An actual big unit up front can do a lot this week because the stats are so fiddly. But there we go. There was the 10 win for the week. Now maybe we try to see if we can get a Mantis thing or a Bison or something like that. But our session this time did not blow up in smoke, unlike the Tesla truck in front of Trump Tower. Snuck that in at the end, huh? Snuck that one in at the end. All right, round 2. I almost went for a third round there, but then I realized it was 35 minutes already, so I was like, hell no. End it there, it'll be good with a win. Anything else that we want to check before that? Anyway. Alright, we're back in. We got a 10 win. We're on the board. Still Sunday. I guess I could do this and save 1 gold. Not the craziest. Hidden hands. You can't see them. To be fair, you can't see them. Almost like how people can't see the cinnamon swirls and the taste you can see. Sorry, I messed it up. I'm such an idiot. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I'm such an idiot. Dang it. Do this first so I get the thing. Then combine, and then this. And then save 1 gold. Ooh, and a level? Alright, this is juicy. The taste so skibbity. No, the taste you can see. Effing loser forgot the slogan. Oh, it has the strawberry. What are you thinking? I did it backwards. I was supposed to put the strawberry on this one so that when it dies, it goes to this one. It would have been a draw. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Well, I don't have trumpets, so probably no surgeon fish. Centipede. Early slime. Because this doesn't work with... this wouldn't have worked anyway because it spawns the dog right away. Early slime. And then I'm kind of interested in Sell by the Dromedary. 1, because it buffs you again. Never mind. Never mind, it does not do that. Never mind, it does not do that. It turns out. I'm stupid and can't read. What was I gonna say? Oh, the Adrian Dittman thing, the guy that people think is Elon or whatever, that we know was basically not. So I think he's leaned into wanting people to think that it's him, and I almost did for a bit, for sure. I did for a little bit, but then it became kind of clear that it's not him and it's just a guy, and then someone actually investigated and found the guy. He's I forget what country he's from, but he's just like an Elon impersonator, clout chaser type of person. And people really want to believe that it's him. And then Elon, I believe, tweeted saying it is actually him, which means that's when you know it means it's not him, because he's now trying to take credit for something funny. And he can't be funny. So, we know that to be true. So here's the problem. You're supposed to buy something. Oh, this is only 1/1 times its tier. Yeah, so I don't really care about that. I am kind of interested in getting a pill bug for the future for that banana monkey situation that we've had trouble with. I don't love this week just because I feel like there's supposed to be a buy sell thing, but I just feel like it's not actually there. I feel like it's not really there. Granted, I don't really have much else going on. Part of me wants to just bake in this thing. Part of me wants to just roll to try to get more dromedaries. But the likelihood is pretty low just because this is already level 2, this is already level 2. This is a tier 3 not going to show, this is tier 3 not going to show. So I think you got to do this. I think you even just fucking... throw this on this guy. Could throw that behind the slime. Get rid of the, I also could have done this for the money saving. That would have been a pretty decent idea as well. I don't know why I left the centipede up front. That was dumb. Well, second, but... would have been a great time to have the centipede up front. would have been a great time for that, actually. It's close. Close. Alright. This becomes a 3-6, which is what this already is. But I guess it does leave room for improvement or something. I don't want to sell this, kind of don't want to sell this, because it's an 8-4. Kind of want to leave this here, get some stats. We put this on my dromedary, just to really try to keep our health up now, I guess. Seems pretty questionable. Guinea fowl getting buffs, just everything getting frozen and stuck around. Maybe. Okay, I'm looking to get rid of the centipede and the egg, I think. If that's not obvious by the fact that everything else has been given items. Ooh, Dimetrodon though. Okay, hold on. Would have been better if it was the other way actually, but we still win. I don't know if I knew that it would do the order like that of the slime behind the item. I don't know if I would have known that. You know, get rid of you first. Keep this here. We might want to keep the egg for a smidge longer. Tempting to put that on there, honestly. I think I'm doing this. I think I'm doing that because I want to roll for banana. Pretty much going all in on banana. I don't even know if I want the slime level, but it's kind of tempting to not just let that be there. Has this pillbug been getting buffed and going to make no use? Yes. Yes, it will. Slightly more trumpets than me, but I will have a bigger guy. And it has a spawn on it still. Not bad, not bad. It's a little crazy, but a bit of a crazy purchase a little bit, but a bit of a crazy guy. Alright, I am going to roll hard for the banana. That is kind of tempting to just do that, but I'm rolling for the banana. Yes! Okay, how do we do this? We can't do this turn, can we? Not. I could put the banana on something, but here's the thing. I need to buy the pillbug and then sell it. So, this is a 8-4. This will be a 6-7. I think do this to save the money. Buy the pill bug. We could sell this to get a pill and then buy another unit, but this is just better than most things that would show up. Trying to think if there's any reason to, I guess, buy that to then have that be the thing you put the banana on. Oh, this is better than that. So next turn, sell the pill bug, buy the fairy thing. Oh, the cuckoo. Oh, it's all over. Oh no. Yeah, their team's good. Wait, could we get something sweet? Wait! Oh, nope. Alright. Sell. Buy. I guess front space? Don't do that, Jesus Christ, what are you thinking? Okay. This. Probably our best chance right now. Honestly, buff yourself. Go buff yourself, man. Well, you know, well, I'm definitely going to keep this. Guinea fowl, a little bit questionable at the moment. Honestly, so is basically everything on this team. I'm looking to upgrade to some tier 5 or 6 that's good, like Nurikabe, probably. Or Nurse Shark. And then get this buff. Yeah. Little crazy, maybe. I mean, the team does not look particularly strong. I think if I fought my... Yeah, well, no, that's pretty bad. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. Even if the dog was big enough to kill it, would not have been enough. Okay, well... How do we do this? Turkey into Nurikabe to get its buff? You're probably gone. You're in first. This spawns 3 guys. Which works good with the turkey. You could either keep the guinea fowl and let it get buffs, or work with the kangaroo. I'll just be a kangaroo hater, I guess. I guess I'll just do that. I mean, this isn't guaranteed to stick around, so there is something to do with that potentially. I don't think there was another banana. I don't know if I saw one or not. What's my health? I haven't even been looking. My health is 2. Well, Nurikabe did its job. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. I'm just trying to think. We have 3 wins. We have 3 wins, huh? I mean, a leveled turkey plus this getting leveled, I could see that being useful. Could be a reason to just get rid of the guinea fowl. Keep the turkey. Kind of interested in that a little bit. I almost wonder if I want to... Like, if I want to do this first, and then just have 2 turkeys. This is going to spawn 3 guys, so if it's here, it works. I guess it would spawn 4, and then 1 would disappear, but... Hit this son of a... Well, that's strange. I think leveling you helps. Ooh. See, this would have been this would have been nice if I could get this in. I just can't though. But next turn would definitely be fusing these to well. Yeah, I mean I can't change the team this turn, but I was just thinking would I rather. This is going to spawn 3 guys. Would I 4 and then the bread. Although the bread might shoot out. You know what? Let's just keep it like this. I guess we're probably not going to be pill bugging. We're just going to be stuck with a level 1 monkey. And hoping we get carried for the Nurikabe carry. Well, I guess the... Oh, that's a big guy there. Well, probably enough to lose. Wait, it's enough to draw. It didn't matter which one it shot at the end there. Okay. Use. You're in. Freeze. Honestly, double buff. Double buff and then keep this here for the lioness stuff. And then you go back here. You go here. I don't think we can get to 10 with just one big guy. Because we don't have enough wins, which is why I am running this as I am currently. Oh, he's going to shoot the whole squad down. Is it enough? No. It is not enough. If it was leveled 1 level higher. Somehow I'm still at 3 out of 10 wins. That's not great for me. I actually should have also not probably kept that frozen. Because we probably need this to be leveled this turn to have a chance. And even then, I think the chances are slim. They are very slim. We've had a lot of draws or something, maybe. Well, in the long run, they're looking to beat me. Good news is we will get this hit off, and we just don't even need anything else. That is why the Mantis in the back, I'm telling you, Mantis in the back, maybe not the way to go. Put that on the monkey. That's interesting. I think I like that. Okay, okay. I think I'm starting to have a little bit of faith, but not much. This team seems like a team that would beat me, but we'll see. Because our Nurikabe is big enough to one-shot, that's what I'm saying. The one shot in front is a huge deal. One extra big boy. 8 damage less? Yeah, that's enough to be worthy of that. That might just straight up be worth bringing in instead of the turkey at this point. I think it is. I think it is. I think it is. I was debating some moves there, but yeah. Leveled Lioness, still probably important for us to get there, but we'll see what happens. I don't know how big that guy is at the front. It's not big enough. I wasn't sure how big he would be. It was not big enough. Nah. Nah. Hold on. Hold on. Hold the phone. We're over halfway. Whoa, whoa. We're living on a prayer. You could bring in a nurse shark. That is the thing you could do instead of this guy. Because we're going to have some trumpets. I'm going to leave it for now, though, because I want to find that lioness. Would even be tempted for some of that action. But you can see why this monkey is maybe not of my highest interest anymore. There's the lioness. That's big. Okay, you know what? think this is just worth it. Wait, what's this? Yellow ground heart? No. For each 10 attack, huh? Maybe. Maybe. No, I'll keep you down there. Alright, we need to find a Highland cow. And maybe make that thing bigger. Okay, that's gonna be a big one because of that panda, but you know what? We're actually almost the same size. I think I got this easy. Hold on, hold the phone. Did I just create some stuff? Did I just make some stuff happen so far? Look at this. I think it's time for this thing to go, is what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. But for what is the question? Well, we could get a random fairy thing for now. Or we could just get a slime on there, which wouldn't be bad either, I guess. That's probably a big-ish boost, right? Nope. We don't have a ton of immediate stat, so doing that is why I did that. I probably should swap out, like, the whole team. Okay, that's not true. Not the whole team, but... Ooh, they're gonna have a huge dog at the end. And they're gonna have big snipes, too. It might not be enough. It's not enough. Oh my god, it's enough to draw. Oh my god, the dog almost screwed me there. The dog almost screwed me there. Alright, you just have to get changed. I'm sorry. I don't know what to what, but you need to get changed to something else. Even this would be probably okay. I don't love it, but it's not the worst. Do that so that I have to get rid of you. That's probably what I should start with. Put this in front of these guys, maybe. Okay. Think. Well, we can't fuse and then... So do this. And then do this. And then next turn... I don't know what exactly, but we're looking for another good unit. Something with some abilities. Maybe a wildebeest. Maybe Nurse Shark. Just another Nurikabe, honestly, would probably be pretty good. That Lioness Spine was pretty big, though, because now we have 3 large units. This is the problem, though. We're going to run into teams that have been also doing the same thing. Hold on. Ooh, wait. We get rid of a coconut there. That's pretty big. Oh, no, it's not enough. We lost. GG. I mean, we knew that kind of thing was going to happen. Maybe there was a wildebeest I passed. It was unfortunate that we never really saw another Highland cow to get some higher stats there. A lot of that was just from the cotton candies, but hell of an almost comeback, I would say. Hell of an almost comeback. Things definitely could have gone better, that's for sure. Things could have gone better. Save the gold. Bearded fellas. Frozen soup. What else is going on? There was, we lost? What happened? There was, a story that, like, started and ended within the same week, which was... Thank God. Which was that, Facebook? No, Instagram? Yeah, Instagram. Started, or maybe it was Facebook and Instagram. We're starting to make... That egg's gonna ruin. Yeah. Well, but then that 2 shots at least. Alright, I think we maybe win? Yeah. Making AI generated profiles? And everyone was like, what are you doing? And they stopped for now. They might like try to secret roll that thing out in the future though, we'll see. This doesn't do anything for us unless we can get the old mouse once or the fairy. This doesn't help now, whereas this would maybe help a little more now, starting next turn. But it's also temporary in a different way. I'm gonna take the squirrel. I'm gonna hedge on the squirrel. Ooh, okay, never mind. Well, not never mind on the squirrel, but never mind on the that, and then sell you and double drama. You know, the thing that I would said. The word that you know that I'm trying to say. The dromedary. That's an interesting move there. I'm gonna say that was maybe a mistake, but maybe not. Maybe it wasn't. Dang, close one. I like that. I like that. I like the double buff. That's pretty sweet. You know why this guy's here. He's for that monkey. And do I greed double buff stork again? Could also just use penguin. Try and, even though it's really not the best time to do doing the penguin, but trying to find kangaroo behind's not crazy. I really just want another dromedary, but yeah. Poop. Poop. Hoping we can get carried by this kangaroo at the end. Okay. Kind of why I have the kangaroo a little bit back in case there was some shenanigans up front. 2 hits is what we're looking for, and it's not enough for him to win, but it's enough for the squirrel to win. Okay. Big tier 4 level is needed. Big tier 4 level is needed. We are not getting it. Not the level I'm particularly looking for. There it is, but it's a little bit late. And the reason we want it is because we want the... I mean, we just want a toy. We want the fairy. Let the flying squirrel start getting... It's still a terrible week to be doing that, but... Sure. Still drew anyway, so it's fine. Now do this one first. Neither of those are the thing, yet I think I am willing to do this and this. Although I should have just done the other level as well. Okay, freeze this one to get statted. Maybe I should have just saved the level still, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it was dumb to not save the level for next turn. I felt like because the first one didn't go well that I needed to do another one. They're gonna have a huge dog, which is a problem. They're gonna have a huge dog. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, that's fine. First loss. Reasonable. We do not have trumpets. Sorry, boobs. Banana. Banana. Show me banana. Show me banana, even still. Or fairy. There's the fairy. Damn you. I want to save you for banana. Because I can't sell this and have these two take up the slots. Guess I could sell the dromedary and get a fairy. Yeah, no, you just... trying to see if there was a way to make that really work, but... Okay, so now this should be like this, so that it spawns and you get another shot out of it, which makes sense. Okay. Alright, alright. Oh. That's a big... Well, you know what? You're gonna get shot at least a couple times. Alright, you know what? It worked out. It worked out. It was a little dicey, but it worked. This is gonna hit the frog, I think. Alright, I mean, I am kind of doing that, to be fair. I will buy this for now. I'm not convinced that I want to actually consume it currently. Looking for the banana still, just kind of looking for that banana. I don't really want to get you to level 3, but maybe this is just the run that we're doing. Uh-huh. It is there, that is where it is in the tier 4, that is where it exists. I'm just so hard going for monkey with banana. You know who else I haven't seen? Praying mantis. I haven't seen an early level mantis. A lot of shots going off. Hey. You know what? Fair enough. If mine was leveled, I don't know if it would have led to a win or not, but hey, now this is level 2, I think. That doesn't seem like it's level 2. That doesn't seem like... Is this a bug? Up to... What the fuck is that? At up to? What do you mean at up to? What do you mean at up to? Come on. At up to? Come on. At up to? Really giving me a hard time there. Giving me a hard time there. I don't even think I won. Banana? We're gonna be holding on to this pill bug for the whole game. Okay. This squirrel shouldn't be where it is either. It's just snipe the and then alright, we win this one at least. There's a mantis, there's another pill bug, huh? Fantastic. Alright, well... Yeah, do it next turn. Okay, wait a second. Do this now. Buy the lioness now. It's our only chance. I don't even... Are we just gonna pill this? Probably. I mean, yeah, probably just pill the squirrel. The toy is definitely nice for the frog and the only thing that we have going on. Ours is a higher level. So there is that. I mean, you know what? Somehow we're doing some stuff. Somehow. It feels like it would be wrong to pill the turkey with the banana. I mean, it feels like it would be wrong to do most of these things. This is nice because it keeps this going. Alternatively, could just get rid of the turkey, get rid of the squirrel, move these to the back so that you have this at the end just for a little bit of extra sniping, although it is our best unit. And then just start buffing the lioness or something. Or, you know, roll a good unit. But we kind of have to do this part now. I think it's gonna have to, I think it has to be you. I'm sorry. I think it has to be you. Yeah, and then you're coming in to be the thing that gets buffed. So we don't care about the tinderbox anymore. Already feel a little bit redeemed for that. Turkey, monkey, Nyala, poison dart frog, sea urchin. Well, a lot of those are almost a thing that we want. So 2 out of 3, probably not the best chance. Not the best chance, but it is a chance. Damn. Damn. We're probably, well, maybe we would, but it's a good chance we're not going to be going for this banana situation. Maybe. And then just like get rid of these as time goes on. I don't know. Probably not worth the freeze, but we'll see what happens. Probably gonna get destroyed here. Snake's gonna take us down big time. I can't believe we just drew that game. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was definitely a choice. 8 damage to the highest health, 5 to a random. I mean, we probably want to make this switch, as I mentioned, at some point. There's the banana. Okay, so next turn, banana, pill, switch in the snake for this slot. Use that over. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. That's, well, we might change how we spend our money. now we might change the money spendage a little bit. We probably lose this one. Although we win. We win, actually. I lied. We win. God damn. And we can get another fairy thing if we want, but it's not actually useful. So, don't sell it, you idiot. Do this. Use. 7 coins. Well, this is an 11-12. I think we do this for double buffs on this. We're at 4 health, so we got a ways to go. We got a ways to go. Honestly, that'd be kind of an interesting one to put in the end or something. Though, well, yeah, we could do that instead of a stork. It's gonna be better than a stork. Now we only need 1 chocolate to level the monkey. Okay, it's a pretty big worm guy you got back there. You are going to replace that. I do see that. All right, this one we definitely finally lose. I feel like we deserve to lose a couple for the last 2 or 3. So this is fine. That's fine. We accept that. Now, start here. Start here. Okay. Get this involved. Get this guy out. One of these. Probably one of these, but hold on. If we rolled a... Honestly, you could have done that too instead of this. Might even be better. But... Okay, that can be leveled. This is also good. I was thinking if we got a Highland Cow level, that would be nice. We did not get there, so I'm just gonna throw this on you, actually. Because more shots with you is probably better. The lioness should be in front of the monkey. I do know that. Okay, what's going on with you? 25, huh? That's not great for me. But I did get a snipe. That's not gonna matter. Okay, alright, alright. You know, yeah, you know. We don't have trumpets. Damn it. I wanted the cow very much so. Wanted that cow. That cow level would be nice. I think that cow level not being quite there is rough. Okay, we take out that at the front so it doesn't get the PETA effect. I like that. How are they getting trumpets every turn? What's happening? Oh no, they're spending now. Okay. That was strange, but we are gonna win this one. Yeah, that's fine. This getting a buff of that nature is probably worth it, and then I guess otherwise, this is only going to be like 1 or 2 more. Do this, or roll. Just roll. Because chocolate or cow are both important. I'm not even going to... Okay. No pyramid for you. Ah, it's a big fairy. From lionessing. That's not good. Well... Oh, the snake living with 1 is pretty... Oh, but you have that. Hold on. I got some trumpets out of that. That was crazy. That was a crazy round. That was a crazy round. Sure. Still haven't seen a chocolate in freaking forever. Dude, where is the damn Highland cow? Driving me crazy. We have 2 health. That because it could have done a Highland cow. Even though I don't even know if we keep this monkey. Like, that's the reason I didn't want to do it, is like, I might just, maybe just better to bring in the Nurikabe at that point. That's a pretty sweet combo. Velociraptor plus that. Oh, we're gonna get some spawns here, though. Hold up. I think we got this one easy. Okay, 1 more to go. There's the cow. Big upgrade. Upgrade. Honestly, we're at 9. I know I spent 3 for that, but... Could you do that with this? And just, like, immediately get multiple durians? That's kind of a cheeky, little strategy. Kind of a cheeky little strat. But obviously, lioness is really good this week, because it's one of the few ways to scale, but... Tricky thing to balance. To some degree. You want to keep that health high early, that's for sure. Okay, Nurse Shark, level 3 cow. We did reduce its HP by a bit, but... The big guy they got there. At least that traded. I think the Nurikabe might save us here. No. A little bit shy. A little bit shy. Part of me like wants the Sabretooth at the front, but that's really dumb. Part of me wants the Narakabe at the front because it has slight armor. Part of me just wants this at the front to reduce enemies' HP highest situation. Part of me is also like Sabretooth Tiger level 3 here. I guess I only have enough for one thing to buy anyway, so I think that's kind of interesting. Like this on Narakabe is interesting. I think I level 3 though. Dang. Alright, well, you know, if we draw, we have moves to make, so there is that, but I think there's going to be some crazy matchups here. And I also am kind of regretting that. Yeah, I think we just lose this. This is crazy. Well, only a level, level 1. They got, no, we lose this one. They must have gotten, I mean, they must have straight up just had a lioness that got everything to almost 50-50 and just got rid of it. Which I guess makes sense. I think we were maybe a little bit away from that happening. Because the things that we were pulling out were probably going to be 30. Next turn would have been like 39, 41s or something. So not as far along as them. I wonder if they had like a level 3 or something, or 2 level 2s or whatever. Yeah, I think when you get this late, the Sabretooth, not really as useful anymore because the 3 spawns don't really mean much. So at that point, you would have rather had a level 3 Narakabe or what'd you call it? Just other abilities. Maybe Nurse Shark to go with the Highland Cow. The Wildebeest definitely is a big one. I would be shocked if there was a Wildebeest that I did not. I'd be shocked that I didn't skip a Wildebeest that I should have taken. That's what I was trying to say. I should have taken a Wildebeest there was probably one that I didn't think to. Because in my brain I wasn't a trumpet team. I just had a thing that did trumpets, but that's good enough when it's like a 40-40 or almost a 40-40. Just straight up better than the Sabretooth pretty much at that point. But okay. I don't know if I'm going to do another one of this weekly. There's definitely a couple other things to do, like Mantis and whatnot, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But for now, that's going to wrap up this one. So until next time, see ya. We're not stretch breaking, but Wokage, you know the rules, and so do I. There's no commitment, but I'm taking up. You wouldn't get this from any war. Remember that time playing Solitaire, and then we started playing like the World War I, whatever stuff? Why am I sleeping outside? Alright, that was pretty good. That one got me. Why am I sleeping outside? Holy shit, that was good. So was the Solitaire War Sounds thing. That was amazing. I don't think that got made into like a clip or anything though, did it? Bummer. Bit of a bummer that one there. Alright, let me check something here. The heck? Computer? Jarvis? Do you think there's a... I bet not anymore, but I bet there was a point in time where there was some person that referred to their, computer as Jarvis because of, you know, Marvel and stuff. Which is a choice. Definitely a choice. Something that would be... It'd be like someone, you know how there was... When people actually liked Rick and Morty, and then now it's like not cool to like Rick and Morty. Kind of like that, but with Marvel stuff. They named a main computer in Interstellar Jarvis. Oh, I was thinking Marvel. my god, I could knock on this person's stream. I was looking at a Super Auto Pet streamer to raid, so I went to the channel, and it has that Twitch feature that says I can knock. Can you imagine if I just did that to this random person that we've literally never talked to in any capacity? That is such a crazy recommendation for me to do, Twitch. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Anyway, we're gonna raid this person because, well, why not? Why not, right? It was Tars, not Jarvis. Wow! What a fake fan. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow for Pad. Some Digimon. Gotta get Om Nom and Nom Nom. As well as maybe do some title or January 15 quest and things. So I'll see you then. Make sure to floss and moisturize and wear sunscreen. Alright? Until then, have a good one, and I'll see you next time.